It did. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Streamlabs just starts whenever Streamlabs decides to stream, I guess. It just does its own thing. What's up, Hive? What's up, Insanity? What's up, LG? What's up, Asian? What's up, Panda? Let me post this real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're just supporting your friend no matter how they treat you. And I treated you so poorly yesterday. It's like you said, it was all, it's the Rona talking. Okay, hold up. I don't know what happened today, but I am very out of my mind for some reason. Okay, wait, okay, that'll work, I guess. I don't know, for a second, I was sitting at my computer and I'm like, what am I even supposed to be doing? It's like, oh wait, yeah, about to stream. What's up, Dark? How are you doing? What's up, Luke? Reg, how's your day? My day was pretty good, but for some reason, I don't know, I started freezing all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm just a total mess right now. Overall. Let me make sure this posts. Okay, yeah, it did. Are my alerts not going through? My bad. Hold on, I'll replay that insanity. And thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. What's up, DX? How are you doing? What's up, Bruce? How are y'all? Y'all are all just a figment of my imagination. I would not be surprised. Did it? Is it still not playing? Now it wants to go?
B, if I may make a suggestion. Can we possibly do a few rounds of private free-for-all with you and chat? Depending on how long you stream.
I have tried that I tried that once, and though it wasn't bad, I feel like maybe that would be better off stream, I believe. I'll have to think about that. But maybe. It's not off the table. It's a possibility. It says, come on. Host. Darn you. Okay, wait, no, it did. It did. Crisis averted. Yeah, we did that before. It was pretty fun. Lucifer, how are you doing? What's up, Outlaw? So, for whatever reason, Joy,
hey.
Thank you so much for being a sub for 11 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. What's up, you done did it? Outlaw, how are you? How are you, Messa? What's up, Black Mike? What's up, Petey? What's up, Levi? Moy, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Joy, thank you so much for extending your sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Striker? What's up, Dimensions? What's up, Killer? Okay, yeah, back to how I was feeling though, for some reason. I was fine this morning. Moy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. What's up, Harp? What's up, Martin? What's up, Sev? Swag, Happy New Year. How are you doing? DC, what is up? What's up, Lorecaster? I'm out of breath. So I was fine this morning when I woke up, and then I made some lunch. Well, it was probably around like 3 or something like that. And for whatever reason, I just like, it made me feel terrible, and I was freezing. Like I was convulsing. I was shivering so bad. It's crazy. And today I'm far more out of breath than I was before, and I'm very tired. It's just crazy because I was only up and up, and then for whatever reason today I just bombed for some reason. So I don't know, you know? I don't know. Apple Slices, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. What's up, Feezy Nice Ears? Thank you so much. They're the Yo Fox Spirit headphones. One of the few headphones that like actually fit me right, I feel like. DC, what is up? How are you doing? I don't know if any of you guys are on. We gotta get our practice round in. Oh yeah, some of y'all are on. You're more than welcome to join my party. If y'all would like to get in on the practice round.
B, I'm sorry.
We got a lot of
Here,
people.
take hugs.
Epic. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Swag, y'all stay away from me. Seriously. Christmas in quarantine, New Year's in quarantine. I cry. I cry, I cry. Clunky, thank you so much for the follow. Moy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Floating? Four, what is up? How are you? What is up, Frankie? How are you? But yeah, DX, how are the tastes and smell coming along? My taste, I feel like, is almost back to normal. And my sense of smell is definitely getting better because I had this candle that I was gonna like light around Christmas time because it was like a Christmassy candle. And I remember trying to smell it and I couldn't smell it at all. I was like, this is ridiculous. And so now I can actually smell it again. Lancer, where's the TikTok game? I will be back to TikTok as soon as I recover from COVID. But that's kind of why anything that I do, I just get so exhausted so quickly. So I will be back with a vengeance once I can. Harley, rum and coke? My goodness. I could not handle the rum and coke for sure. What's up, Eric? How are you doing? What's up, Jamal? How are you? Have you decided instead of paying you holiday pay and send you a little piano and keyboard? I'm not the person to ask about anything musical. I wouldn't even know what to get. Streets, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 19 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. I really appreciate you. Mando, we know you're a recluse. True. I am a recluse. Very true. Allie, you had a dream that I stole your Every time you turn around, I'll just take a chip off your plate. How are you doing, Allie? Prevalier, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Io, how are you doing? Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I know, Betty White. I cannot believe that. I was such a fan of Golden Girls. I cry. At first when I saw it, I thought it was a joke. She was like 17 days away from 100. 17. Moy, give you All Might? All Might is the love of my life. I can't give you All Might. Yeah, Betty White passed away. Yes, it is true. Bruce, thank you! Thank you so much!
Did you see the photos of Christmas in Antarctica that I sent to your Instagram?
I have not. In truth, I have not been on social media basically since I got COVID. This is a little easier on me, but I will. I am very excited to see those. I feel like that would be the ultimate Christmas photo. B, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. And I still have some emotes that are in the work, but I've been kind of down for the count, you know? Yeah, I was so sad about Betty White. I loved Golden Girls. I used to watch that as a little girl in Louisiana back in the day. But I thought it was all a joke. I thought it was some kind of cruel joke. Okay, so there's one in the back. Man, she made it through the pandemic though. She died of natural causes, so at least it wasn't like COVID related, you know? I never know where they come from on this map. Unless we're all about to flip. I got no idea. Let's see. Me and you, Lee. If he killed me, I was gonna be so disappointed. Betty White. I did, Sev. I've lived back and forth between Texas and Louisiana all my life. Yep. On the outskirts of Lafayette. And New Iberia at times. Okay, I guess we flipped. But there was like nothing to do. Like, I've always lived in such tiny little places. Literally nothing to do. That would have been a good one. That was crazy. What's up, Furious? How are you doing? All right. The warm-up rounds. Lord, you guys. I just do not fully know why I feel so bad today. I cry. I cry. It hit me like so hard around 3 or 4 for some reason. Ooh, that was rough. I'm about to sneeze. Uh-oh. Sneeze is coming. Well, there goes my headset in the middle of the game. And I got killed. My god. Sadness. Alright, we gotta get back in the game. Somebody's up there, right? There's one. Ugh. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. I lost my kill streaks though. That was unfortunate. I gotta get a better positioning here. Oh, no, he sees me. LG. That's alright, it's a new day, it's a new year. LG. My 2022 resolution is making my amends to LG. My god. New year, new us, that's right. Thank you for forgiving me. Oh my god. No, 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 no! Lord. Ugh. My hair is all messed up now. Since I flipped off my headset in a fit of rage. Alright, you and me insanity. Let's do it! Where are you? Oh, you sneaky! Sneaky, sneaky! My god! You hope 2022? I hope so too. I mean, in a perfect world, I could go back to Japan and I could travel again. But I was like, look at me with all these dreams. And I'm in quarantine, I can't even go anywhere anyways. My god. Ow. I am stuck here under lock and key, I tell you. Are you serious? You got lost in the woods fishing? It's an interesting take. Yes. Wasn't paying attention. It's okay, this is still the warm-up round. It's all good, we got this. I didn't... Oh god! Oh god! Freaking dog! Oh! 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 I'm running out of ammo! I haven't reloaded this entire time! What's up, what? How are you doing? How are you? Happy New Year's Eve! What's up, Bear? How are you doing? Can I make it? Yes, I can. My god. Mr. Cookies, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. How are you doing? Do any of you guys have some New Year's resolutions? What's up, Jackie? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You got COVID? Me too, Bear. Me too. Oh my god. I didn't do so good. Did I give it to you, Bear? Did I? I wouldn't be surprised. I've spent Christmas alone. Just me, Puddles, and Kimchi. That's your resolution, Outlaw? So sweet. I thought that was me. Just go for most headshots. You gotta fix your lag, Insanity? Fishy, welcome to the stream. I am good. I'm on the mends from COVID. Lord Caster, oh god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Sometimes I get these sneezing fits where I can't stop sneezing until I blow my nose. And it's just... I have a feeling that's gonna happen. Okay, new party. Oh, my eyes are watering. See how many times I ran past you and died? Yes, insanity. That was cracking me up yesterday. Every time I throw a molly, Lee would run by and get killed. And I know that there's not, like, I can't burn my teammates, but it looked like I had nuked them, which was hilarious to me. Adam, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Uh-oh. I sneeze again. I'm fighting the sneeze. Oh, go away. Go away, go away. Lucifer, how are you? What's up, Elite? Cookies, you're friendly, so I'll follow. I certainly try to be as friendly as possible. I love each and every one of you guys. Sorry, Retsu. I've been here for 16 minutes just crying because you weren't here at my stream. Remember those good days when you used to be in my stream before I'd even start streaming? Now sometimes you don't even show up, Retsu. What happened? What did I do? Mr. Cookies, thank you so much for the follow. I am so stuffy. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Jack, thank you so much for being sub for 5 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, OB. Happy New Year. I hope 2022 is just as lovely and wonderful as you.
That's so sweet, Jack. I'm hoping for an awesome 2022 as well. Fingers crossed. Very excited for 2022. Reg, you made a resolution years ago that you're still keeping. Oh, well, hey. Oh my god. Detail, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Oh my god. Lord, I am Lord. Yeah. Randy.
Lord,
from South Park.
I am Lord.
Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. You have stuff to do. You saying I'm not important, Ratsu? Are you saying I'm not important? I'm not a priority to you? I'm just kidding. I'm playing. Wow. For the wonderful smile. Xanon, how are you doing? Oh.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć
Moscow, thank you.
Zapomnienia, głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan.
B, I hope you have a wonderful 2022 and that you finally realize that it's me, not COVID, that takes your breath away.
Moscow, thank you for the donation. My heart belongs to your Polish cow, Moscow. What can I say? I have to be true to myself. I have to be true to my feelings. My god, I can't breathe. Lord. Oh. Oh. No. No! That shotgun's range way too far.
I literally let you punch me so hard in the face. I would suck on your toes just for a whiff of what you even smell like. I'd follow you to the bathroom just to lick the seat you sat on. Dear God, please step on me, mommy.
What, hater? We missed you, hater. What even? Texidus, what is up? Dom, how are you? Oh, they're gonna start flipping. I knew they were there. Mimo! How are you, Mimo? Come on. Peek! Peek!
I forgot to zip up my pants the other day, so a lady told me politely, "Sir, your garage is open." I gave her a naughty smile as I zipped up and asked, "Did you see my limo?" She smiled back and said, "No, I saw your Fiat 500.
The Fiat 500. Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Airspace is too crowded. Well, that's no fun. I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I regret my choices. I need my dogs. I need my dogs. One more, please, God. Don't take it from me. Is he behind me? God! I knew that was him! I saw him and I was one away from my dogs. I swear. I cry. I am so upset. I knew you were gonna be there. Oh my God. I'm getting my dogs. Achilles, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you? Happy New Year's Eve. Oh God, the sneezes are about to come again. No, no. My sneezes. That was an okay round. If only I had gotten my dogs. If only. The problem with the sneezes is once I start sneezing, I have a very hard time stopping my sneezes. Candyman, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. DX will be drinking champagne. I don't have any champagne. And I can't, sadly, go to the store. I'd have to do one of those apps or whatever, you know, that can,
Chat, I want pickup lines time,
God,
meow.
sneeze.
Mama once told me life is like a deck of cards.
My earring
So you
is
have
stuck
to be
on
the
my
queen of
headset.
hearts.
That's so cute,
I was in my
Insanity.
PJs the other day and my mom came to visit. I squatted down to get something and later realized I have a huge hole in the crotch and my nut 100% was hanging out. My poor mum. SMA.
Your poor mom, Hype. Oh my God. I'm surprised she didn't tell you. I can't, okay. Man, I got the sniffles, man. Hardcore. Does I have tea? True.
Hey girl, are you pizza dough? Because I want to slam you down, stretch you out, and cover you soft.
Hater! Thank you for the bits. Oh my God. Cody! Where have you been? We've missed you. I've been playing these FPS games quite a bit recently, actually. Uzunagi, you're spending New Year's with us. You're not alone. What's up, Lewis? How are you? Allie, your pants ripped at work once and nobody told me because I thought I knew. Nina, how are you doing? There was one time, it was like a psych patient or something like that. And it was just all chaotic, all to begin with. And I think as soon as he saw the restraints or like the medication or something, he just freaked out. He just like latched on, like hardcore. But like sadly, it was like the waistband of my scrub pants. So as they were trying to like pull this guy like off to get him restrained, he had like a death grip on my scrub bottoms. So he's like pulling my pants and they're trying to like get this guy off. But as they pulled, the more it was pulling down my pants. And I mean, this guy had like a death grip and you have like 3-4 grown men pulling at him. So I was like, my God, like I'm either gonna rip my pants or you're going to rip them off of me. Oh my God. It was ridiculous. Argentina New Year's. What's up, Rez? How are you doing? What's up, Crafting? How are you? Get the psych ward. Do they have the security footage? Sanity, awkward day to not have underwear on. No, I mean, that's just an awkward situation. I was like, well, now everybody's gonna see my paninis.
I like to wait at hospitals because I like my MILFs fresh and nurses tired. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Yep, everybody got to see my paninis that day. Outlaw, that's our Halloween costume be. I'll have a death grip on your pants, and Hive and Retsu could pull you away. The super big granny paninis. Those ones that go up like past your belly button. That would be hilarious. Oh, I hate this map so much. Oh my god. Alright. God, I hate this map. I can't ever seem to find anybody here. I feel like this is a good place. Maybe? We killed each other. That was epic. Crafting. I have been trying to wean off the caffeine, right? But I had like such a massive headache. It started at like 3. And I don't fully know what the headache is, but for whatever reason, I've been on the up and up. However, like towards the afternoon today, I just started feeling awful. I was like shivering so bad. I was like sitting in front of my fireplace trying to warm myself up. And it's not even that cold in my house. It's crazy. It's just the cold, the chills, I guess. Man, that was a beautiful molly. So hard for me to see on this map. I can't see nothing.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
Okay. Oh my god, that was rough. COVID round 3, right? There's just multiple phases. Just when you think you've defeated it, there's another phase. I would not be surprised. What's up, Guishi? How are you doing? What's up, Not? How are you? Okay, they're like way the heck over there. Let's try to flank them. Let's see what we can do. Oh! I saw him. Here's one. I knew it wasn't that crazy. He just falls off the building. You blame Kimchi? I blame Kimchi for everything. I'm kidding. Oh, yesterday after stream, Kimchi was like in the living room, and I bent down to do something. I guess I was trying to grab Kimchi or something like that. And so it was me and Kimchi, and then the couch right here, and then here comes Puddles. She just freaking barreled through. I mean, she had all that space on the left-hand side, but she decided to go in between me and the couch. And I mean, she straight up knocked me down and just ran over me. Like it was nothing. Oretsu's in the game. Did we flip again? I guess so, huh?
Kimchi's folds are a crucible for new COVID strains.
Moscow, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Let's see if we can sneak up on him.
Hope you are
Man,
feeling
this Dom
better,
guy.
B. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you so much for being a sub for 7 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that scared me. Oh, Lord. Let's bomb them. At least we can see kind of where they're at, right? Didn't get any of them. Not one.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
Some, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord. How did I not get my plane? I thought I was one away. No! Lee, how dare you? How dare you, sir? I'm gonna bomb you now for that. I'm kind of scared to go out here because I don't want to kill myself. LG is on a 10 kill streak? What even? That's crazy. I was gonna say, he was right there. My plane got him. Oz, thank you so much for the follow. DC, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, DC. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't want to lose my dogs. Y'all know how I am about my dogs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's upstairs. Uh-oh. There's one coming around the corner. I guess they got him. I don't want to lose my dogs. God. I get so paranoid with these freaking kill streaks. Where the heck is everybody? They're in there. Come on, show yourself. Go tacos!
Hostile recon in the air. Fire to the sky.
One more, please, God. Oh, God. I'm scared. I'm scared. I just need one.
Attack dogs called in, on the way.
I just need one.
They called a firebombing run. Heads up. Enemy flight bombers away.
I just need one more. Please. Please, please, please. Nikki, what's up? How are you doing? They're gonna be showing up behind me. They have to. Right? Uh-oh. What the hell is that coming from? I was one away from my dogs, wasn't I? Oh my god. No! And I just got dead drop, I swear.
Wishing the happiest new year to our queen bee and the whole hive family. Antisera love_HF.
Nikki, thank you so much for the bits. Hater, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, you're gonna make some ceviche. Very nice. Hi, Fee, have you ever worked or seen Dr. Noah's Arden? No, I haven't, but I wish I had. I wish. Actually, back in the day, well, I've done many bariatric procedures when I was in the OR, but no, I've never worked with Dr. Noah's Arden. That man is a legend. I wish. Then I can't remember who I voted for last time. Okay, I'll vote for Retsu next time. B, what you drinking? I am drinking my energy drink. I also have some tea over there. I started getting a really bad headache, and I don't know if it's from like lack of caffeine or if it's just COVID again, just destroying me, but I'm not sure. I wish I had champagne though. I have to maybe figure out whatever that app was that will deliver alcohol. As long as it's like no contact, you know? Can I show them my driver's license like through the window? Maybe? Possibly? You just tape my ID to the door. Okay, we got 4. Let's see. John, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. King, what's up? Has your COVID symptoms and the brain fog can lead to some headaches? Oh yeah, for sure. I am definitely in a haze, especially earlier today, like around 3 down to like 4. And I was like, I don't even know if I have the capacity to stream. Like my mind is not firing all the way properly. It's just like whenever I was baking those wings and I was trying to pull the pan out of the oven, and I was holding it for a while before I even realized that I was burning the hell out of myself. And then it's like, it registered. And I'm like, that's why it's so painful. My God. Aphodon, Happy New Year to you as well. John, welcome to the stream. We are so happy to have you here. DoorDash delivers alcohol now too? Ooh. Go Puff delivers alcohol. I've never even heard of that before. Crazy, feel better, B. Allie, have you played Endwalker? Well, I have Endwalker, but I am very, very far from being at the Endwalker content. I like just completed Heaven's Ward, so I got a while to go. My God. TX, so what is Silent Sea? Dark, be on autopilot. Yes, I know, right? Hater, I deliver if you demand me. You gonna fly all the way down here?
If Dr. Nauzardan performs veterinary procedures for hefty pets?
Moscow. That would be crazy. Like, imagine strapping a cow to an operating table. That would be insane. That's the thing, like, you are kind of like T-posed to the operating table, right? And the thing is too, is when you have bariatric procedures, instead of it just being a flat table that you're on, that you're like tied to like this, it's called a split leg table. So instead of it being like a flat bed that you're on, it has the legs kind of separate like this. Because usually in bariatric procedures, when you put someone that's that large, like at 600 pounds or more, their thighs will not stay together in a line like this. If you were T-posed, their thighs will push their legs out like this, like that. So the split leg table is to accommodate for that. And so you're basically like strapped to the table, and then we elevate you kind of like this, so it pushes all of your intestines and everything down, so we have easier access to your stomach. So it would just be really interesting, like 1, for the weight capacity to strap a cow to it, and then 2, that would just be interesting, right? DC, another DC. Welcome to the stream, DC. How are you doing? I understand how you can think I was talking about the cow.
I understand how you can think I was talking about the cow, but I wasn't.
He's talking about kimchi?
Kim Chunk.
Moscow, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Red suit, yeah, that's what you do in surgical procedures. We strap you down. We do, and then you have to make sure that the straps are heavy enough to hold the person in place, because you're almost putting them vertical. And so if you have all that weight like on the straps or whatever, like obviously if you got someone petite, they just stand up and they're kind of like T-posed. But if you're very large, you don't want to break a strap because they'll go flying forward, and that's never happened to me, and that's why I reinforce everything, you know? Oh my gosh, the train from Busan, isn't it? Oh, huh. LG, strapping down guards. He was like, what are we talking about? Yes. That's the thing too, after we knock you out, we give you a very high dosage of a muscle relaxer. And you have to do that because we will inflate your abdomen. And so we inflate it, that way we're able to use like the laparoscopic tools that you see, and they make the little holes with trocars so that you can actually get and see inside the abdomen. But I completely just like lost my train of thought. What was I even? Oh, muscle relaxers. Okay, So you have to be able to do that. Otherwise, like if you try to fill somebody's abdomen, it will not, you won't be able to get in there because all the musculature is still so strict. If you give them a muscle relaxer, you can actually inflate the abdomen and stuff like that to actually see inside. Otherwise, you know, you're not capable of seeing anything with your camera and stuff like that with your laparoscopic tools. You have to inflate the abdomen. It gets like real puffy so we can see. And snip your stomach and pull it out. Or your appendix or whatever. Respawn, what is up? Happy New Year's to you as well. Mimo B could strap me down anytime. Oh my god. Allie, do you have any funny stories? I mean, I've surgically removed many items out of people. But I can't really go too in depth with that, you know? LG, not without a stomach. It's removing a portion of the stomach. And there's actually multiple different types of procedures. There's like gastric sleeves, gastric bypasses, a Roux-en-Y procedure. There's multiple different bariatric procedures for people working on weight loss. Hive, okay, I can't read that.
I would love to inflate your abdomen with my laparoscopic tool.
Hive, thank you for the donation. Fugitive, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The items already went too deep. Oh my god. LG confirmed. Moscow, you can't go into depth about the things you remove from people.
You can't go in depth about the things you have removed from people, even though going in depth is what got them into your OR to begin with. How is that fair?
I have to be careful with what I say. Those darn HIPAA laws, you know? People do the darndest things. But the craziest part of it is the story of what led up to that situation. Because it's always like some off-the-wall stuff that would not even be possible. And they'll tell you this elaborate story. And I'm like, who are you even trying to fool? I've been a nurse for many a year now, my friend. Kaisha, what's up? Happy New Year's. Heartless, Happy New Year's to you as well. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay, here we go. Let's get serious here.
Team deathmatch. Take out all enemies. This will be intense. I hope you
Wow. Is it gonna read? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh god. Why did it read? I'm sorry, Insanity. I don't know why it didn't read. Layers, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was crazy. Insanity, B had to remove a 40mm grenade from a few months ago. I still have it. You wear it as like a badge of honor. It's like a little trophy. You have a little in a shadow box. We're gonna start coming around the corner and tell you what. King! I didn't know you were in the game. Andric, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting my dogs this round, okay? Y'all best believe me. Oh, that got two of them! Very epic. No! No! I had dead drop the entire time too. I cry. I cry. How disappointing. I cry. Alright, here we go, round two. I'm getting my dogs, one way or the other. Oh, we have enemy guard dogs. That does not sound good for me. Show yourself. Come on, show yourself. I need my dogs. I need it now. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would I spawn here? Man. Well, here we go again. I didn't even see that guy. You freaking dog! Ugh.
Hey girl, do you got room in your mouth for an extra tongue?
Hater, thank you for the bits. Dynamite, thank you so much for the follow. Wow. I cannot believe this. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. What? If I would have got my dogs. If I would have. That's ridiculous. I was so close to my dogs. This happened to me like the past few times. The hell? Insanity. Most time near enemies. Look at you go. I did great though. If only I would have got my dogs. My dogs. Lee, was it you again? You stopped my my kill streaks? King B kept bombing me. That was welcome to the game. Let's see. Welcome to the game. Dallin! Happy New Year to you as well!
Before we stray too far from the topic of removing things from butts, I'm going to need my chaise lounge back.
Moscow, thank you for the bits. I'm telling you, people do the craziest stuff. LG, to drink or not drink? Drink in moderation. It is the new year. Time for new beginnings. Yeah, I wanted to get some champagne, because you gotta have champagne on New Year's, right? But one, I can't go to the store. Two, I guess I could get something delivered. But then three, I also have mead. That's the only thing I have. But I haven't drank it because I can't taste anything. But at least now my taste is coming back, so. Let's see. My phone was going crazy. Cupie, how are you? Happy New Year's Eve to you, Cupie. Hater, just be sober with me, B. Maybe I'll have some mead. You know? Outlaw, you have sake? What? Mimo, always come to Mimo and Haim's New Year's party and infect all of you guys. Sanity, order some rosé and call it a party. I could. Respawn, Rich just tested positive for COVID today. Man, I hope she gets a mild case. Best wishes to her. It sucks. Like, the first time I got it, it was just kind of annoying. But I've never had something that has, like, I'm okay, and then I'm not okay, and then I'm okay, and then I'm not okay, and I don't even know. Just doing nothing, I'm so short of breath. Well, yes, so we're gonna end up going around too if we drink. Hey, I held myself back after that last comment you just said. New year, new us, LG. Come on. Come on. Madara, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Naughty Dog, what's up? Where have you been? I can't breathe. McFly, I make a new lobby after every game. You're more than welcome to join in on one if you want. Also, it ain't New Year's yet. Luck it happen in a few hours. Oh my god. Allie, in my dream, you kept walking past my table. That'd be hilarious. Allie, look over there. Just take some. I take your nachos. I'll lick a chip and put it back for you, so you can suffer with me, Allie. Oh my god. Let's see if we can get in this freaking round. King, can we get bombed by B with me, folks? So short of breath. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm lost count of the things I do to get into PSOR. Hi, what would be something that is an instant disqualification from your dating pool? Huh. I don't know. I feel like there can be quite a few of those, actually. But I also don't want anybody to get mad at me. DX, you sent me a jug of Vicks Vapor. Oh my god. Insanity, you want to give to hugs and to back rubs to use? And get you out of work with the COVID. Hi, for me it's a prison record. Sorry, convicts, you ain't get. Oh my god. Lord. LG. My god. Oh my god. I cut him deep. My god. I've actually had quite a few patients that will do like, how can I say this because I'm not supposed to talk about certain things on Twitch. They would hide items inside of them, but they would wrap it in aluminum foil of all things. And so I've had to, and this is something that like is a common practice, and I don't fully know why, because I'm like, of all of the ways you could do this, why aluminum foil? And then I'd have to spend God knows how long and how many enemas trying to flush this out of somebody's system. And by the time you get it back, I'm like, I think you just, I think you absorbed all of it, to be honest. I don't think we're getting anything back. JD, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, aluminum foil of all things. It's a common thing. It's a common thing. Naughty Dog being a nurse sounds so fun. Oh, just oodles and oodles of fun, my friend. Don't microwave that thing until you get the aluminum foil out. 3, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hater, as a medical professional with numerous titles, certifications, and qualifications, what is the most unpopular opinion you have that you'll defend every time it's challenged? Well, that's a good question to begin with. And I think that I have multiple stances like that, but I think at the end of the day, one of the big things that we've lost in medicine, especially now more so than ever, is that like doctors, nurse practitioners, nurses, and stuff like that, they all have this very strong opinion of what you should do, and they're always telling you what to do. And to me, I feel like if you're a medical professional, you shouldn't side with one way or the other. Like, you're supposed to give this person information on multiple options and multiple treatment plans and care and stuff like that, and they're supposed to decide for themselves what is in their best interest, like what works for them, what can they be compliant for. Like, I think a lot of times people are like, well, you're stupid if you don't do this, like you have to do this or you have to do that. I mean, it's just like when I have like alcoholics and stuff like that at the hospital, And there'll be a lot of nurses that'll talk badly to those patients. And I'm like, first off, like, I guess we all have our vices, some far more than others. But I mean, I kind of hold down to the situation where, I mean, there's could be a lot that happened in your life to make you swing one way or the other. I don't know all of the factors in your life, but all I can say is this is the data that I'm gonna give you, and you need to make an educated decision for yourself and for your family. I'm not gonna try to sway you one way or the other dependent on my opinions. That's not my job. I'm supposed to be completely neutral in this. And so whether you decide to have something versus something else that is completely within your wheelhouse, but I'm supposed to educate you. I do not make decisions for you. But I think currently, like in this day and age and stuff like that, it's either you do this or you're wrong, you do this or you're stupid. And that's not the way the world works. Like there's multiple people from multiple different factors, multiple different cultures, multiple different educational backgrounds and so forth. And so at the end of the day, my job is to educate you in layman's terms. Do you understand your disease, this process of the disease, your prognosis, your treatment options? What do you think would work best for you? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, because this is not, like, this isn't me, you know what I mean? You have to pull your opinions away from this stuff. You have to be impartial to the situation. But we lose that quite a bit now. What's up, Danny? Happy New Year's! How are you? Bando, all these heavy questions when the queen is in a Rona. Fuck! So true. So true. Yeah, but that's my biggest thing. Retsu, I can't stand the do it or you're wrong standpoint. Been through so many of those. Yes. Tippet, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Hi, do you think the medical community environment has become more polarized? For sure. I mean, I feel like it's always been kind of polarized. But you have to hear somebody out. And I mean, you have to understand too, like, let's say because of somebody's religion that they don't accept blood products or something like that, right? And so you're going into a procedure where we're anticipating a large loss of blood and we cannot give it to them, right? But there's also certain types of technology and stuff like that where you can essentially take the blood from this individual, reprocess it, and give that patient back their own blood during the procedure, or we can take blood from you and we can keep it as your blood for that when you need the procedure later on, we can use your own blood to replenish the blood that you lost during that procedure. However, the problem is sometimes people think, well, if you could just reuse my blood, then we'll do that. But the problem is there's a very high mortality to that because people think like you're taking out this blood, you're reprocessing it, and you're infusing it back in, but it isn't like that at all. Like the amount of quantity that you get back from that is very minimal. However, they still have autonomy. There could be someone that has a 100%, I shouldn't say 100%, 99% chance of survival if they take this certain treatment, but they have autonomy. At the end of the day, if you are cohesive and coherent and capable of making your own decision, I have to abide by what you say. And it's the same thing too about a patient that I know I'm not gonna get back or something like that. Let's say is 100 years old, Betty White, and we know that she's not coming back, you know, and all the trauma and stress that's gonna go into that patient, working her for a full code, I still can't come back and say no. And then the same way too, you know, I can't stop you from having a code. I can't make you get a DNR, which is a do not resuscitate order. I'm not capable of that. You have autonomy to make decisions that's best for you and for your family. My opinion has no bearing towards this because a lot of times too, nurses will be like, it's so stupid that we're doing this stuff. You don't get to make that decision. And your opinion doesn't matter here either. And you shouldn't bring that to the patient either. They need to understand how bad it is to work a code. And a lot of times they want somebody to be like a full code, and then they see just how traumatic it is because you're cracking ribs, there's body fluids everywhere. They start getting this pink, it's like a blood-tinged foam coming out of their mouth. It's very traumatic. And sometimes seeing that, but knowing that we did everything that we could, helps them handle the grieving process better because they can see how traumatic this was and that that individual would not have wanted that to be. But you as a nurse or as a doctor by no means need to talk down to these patients that are trying in their own way to do what's best for their patients and for their family. It's one thing that drives me crazy. Like, nurses will talk so much mess about patients and stuff like that, and they'll say the stuff to their face. And I'm like, who do you think you are? Like, this holier than thou to make these decisions for people. I will give you the information that you need. I will make sure that you understand it. And then past that, that's your issue. That's your decision. You live with your actions, and you're always capable of changing that action. Insanity, thank you for the bits. That was a long-winded rant. I was not expecting to have gone on that big of a tangent. Kurgami, what's up? James Bond, what's up? Is it still not wanting to read? It's not wanting to read your stuff. You wouldn't save Betty White? I would work her if she was a full code. But at 100 years old or 17 days from being 100, I'm telling you, when it's natural causes, you gotta let her go in peace. Because it's not hard to get a rhythm back, but they're still basically brain dead, you know? You can bring the body back, but they're not there anymore. Hater, if a patient is under duress or having medication with nobody around to speak for them, and they say they don't want a procedure, are you still required to respect their autonomy, or are you allowed to overrule them? That actually is a very interesting situation, and then we start getting into medical ethics, which we have a whole committee for. However, it is up to the medical individual on whether or not... Augustine, thank you so much for being a sub for 11 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. It comes down to your opinion, right? At the end of the day, like your medical opinion. So if you have a license to practice medicine and stuff like that, it's the same thing to where we can put you on a medical hold for 72 hours if we think you are a threat to yourself or others. And that is your medical decision at that point. So if I'm looking at you and you don't know where you are kind of in la la land, I can't take your word for that. I have to do what's in your best interest and do what I believe is going to be the best plan of care for you, because you are incapable of making decisions for yourself at that point. And hopefully be in between this time, you can get a family member or their next of kin to help make decisions for them. But if somebody comes in and they're altered based on my judgment, I will work it as a full code, because I cannot trust that you properly understood the magnitude of your decisions. So in that sense, yes, because there are sometimes too, like with psychiatric holds and stuff, and they're like, no, you know, like I don't want to be here, I don't want to hurt myself or whatever. It's like, but if you said something to me that gives me the idea that you're gonna leave here and you're gonna harm somebody, or you're gonna leave here and you're gonna harm yourself, medically I cannot let you leave because you're a threat to yourself or others, based on my license and my opinion. And once again, my medical opinion, not how I just feel that day. Like at the end of the day, if you had to stand in front of the board, could you validate your choices?
See, the correct answer was put Betty White's head in a jar like in Futurama.
That would be epic, right? If we ever get to that, that would be so cool. But I hope that clarifies something for some of you. Because sometimes, too, people will think, like, if I don't want this, you can't make me. In certain instances, yes, you can be made to do certain things. But at the end of the day, it's for the greater good, if that makes any sense. Dang, that was a good... No! Why did I switch to my pistols? Are you kidding me?
B. What's more traumatic? Working a code or navigating Epic's UI?
Moscow. I have to say, I, like any nurse, hated Epic for a very long time. However, some of the other systems that I have worked on are so bad that it makes Epic look good. Like Meditech back in the day, that was straight up DOS. It was straight up DOS. At least Epic, you can click around on your screen and stuff like that, but it's ridiculous. Dirt, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. How are you doing? And Moscow, thank you so much for the bits. Raz, thank you! Thank you, Raz! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Raz, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank
Got
you.
to take off, so here's A plus ultra. Happy New Year's B and chat.
Happy New Year to you as well, Raz. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Sesti, thank you so much for being here.
Eyes in the sky.
Oh my. I have a feeling you're about to die soon.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
Oh no! Hi, B, do you ever see people in the medical community bullying civilians and using their credentials to talk from a place of authority? Oh yeah. All the time. I mean, and that's kind of like what I mean, right? Neo, thank you so much for the follow. We're so happy to have you here. People have a sense that they seem to think that they know better, right? And it's kind of like what I was talking about with medical decisions and stuff like that. It is not my job to make decisions for you. It is not my job to talk down to you. I'm supposed to be completely impartial and to give you the best care possible, right? Based on your decisions. But especially now, more so than ever, you know, it has certainly become a situation where people are like, well, you know, you're an idiot if you don't do this, or this is stupid, or this is, you know, and you can't, because people come from so many varying different backgrounds and situations and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you need to try to educate them to where they fully understand what's going on, but they have to make the decisions for themselves. Even if for you it wouldn't be the right decision, who are you to say what is truly right and wrong? You know what I mean? Who are you to say? But that's my own opinion on it. I feel like we've lost that very much in medicine in this modern day and age. Like, I am supposed to be a completely neutral party. Completely. Retsu, you took my kill streak away. I'm mad at you now. How could you do that to me? How could you? God. Oh my god. I was so close. I was so close to my plane. I just nuked Insanity off the submarine. That was epic. That was epic. CB, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. There's someone back there. Get him, Cupie! They're all running back. God dang. I did a little rough that around. DX, I don't think I'd be able to make it till 12 a.m. stream. I do not think I would make it. That's such a cool, like, play the game thing. That was so cute. That was so cool. Let's see, why can't I get the assassination? That was epic. Kurigami, I get TV as TV, but is it trach like they do on TV a bad idea, even in actual emergency? And does it look like that? Well, trachs won, of course, in the movie. Komaki, Happy New Year's to you. How are you doing? Yeah, trachs are, they're not really as bad as they seem. Sometimes people have to have trachs because essentially it's kind of like the last ditch effort. If you're incapable of breathing, it is an emergency procedure. However, in TV, they make it seem like you're gonna take a pin and like you're gonna be able to poke it through and then the patient's gonna be able to breathe. Like that stuff is so ridiculous. You need a scalpel. I mean, it is very difficult to cut through.
You know I wouldn't mean to take your kill streak if I see it's you.
Likely
you getting
story.
too good for me to take the time to read the tags.
Likely story, Uratsu. I don't believe you. It's okay. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Colt, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. But yeah, trachs are definitely needed if it is basically like your last resort situation and somebody is unable to breathe. Basically, like from here upwards, there's some type of blockage that we are unable to provide your airway. And that's the biggest thing, right? So we have our medical ABCs, airway, breathing, circulation. The airway is the main thing that we have to protect. So through it all, but there's no way, I'm telling you, that you're just gonna be able to stab a pin and you're gonna be able to do that properly. There's just no way. They make it seem crazy. Now, if you had a scalpel at hand and stuff like that, and you knew what you were doing and stuff like that, I mean, yes, you could probably make it work somehow, but with all of the secretions and everything that come through this tract, I mean, it would get clogged in like no time at all anyways, and it's not gonna be a big enough hole. You'd have to make a pretty large incision. Hater, if there was one medical breakthrough or advancement from the past, you go back and witness the inception of firsthand, which would you pick? That is a really interesting question. It's not really like a medical procedure, but I would really be interested to go back in time to see how like pharmacists back in the day would make their little tonics and their solutions and stuff like that. Like back in the day when things had mercury and arsenic and stuff like that, I would have been very interested to see that stuff firsthand, even though even being in the room would have been toxic. Liquor, thank you so much for being a sub for 16 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Andy, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Happy New Year's Eve to you. But yeah, if there was an era that I wish I could go back to, like you said, DX, I would want to see the plague firsthand. I would want to treat the plague firsthand. But other than that, I also would think that it would be interesting to have done surgery on somebody before the implementation of anesthetics. Before anesthesia was ever a thing, it would have been, oh, we got way too many people in the party. Hold up. I gotta kick the last two. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna kick the last two that are down here. I apologize. PR, I'm sorry. I'll get you in the party next time. But I feel like it would have been very interesting, like to amputate a limb or something like that and somebody not have anesthesia.
I took a tour of a pharmacy museum when I was in Ukraine. I took video of it too. This will be a nice break from my usual nude yoga videos I've been sending you.
Moscow! Thank you for the bits. I mean, it's genuinely very interesting to me, right? Because I forget who said it, but what constitutes something as medicine versus poison is the dosage. It's one of these old sayings. And it's like things like heroin and stuff like that before these things were regulated and they were used as medical items. Very interesting. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
Be wanting to do battlefield amputations? Color me surprised. Not.
Yeah, I'd be like, bring it on. Hive, also, B, do you have any close call stories with catching wrong medications or anything? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. So we have a big medication dispensing machine called a Pyxis, and it uses our fingerprint and stuff like that, so you can see like who pulled what. So you can't just like break into a medication room and like steal all the medications and stuff like that. You have to have somebody with access. And our fingerprint, depending on what department we're from, allows us to take certain types of medications, right? So you're not gonna be like a basic floor nurse or something like that, pulling all this crazy stuff that we pull in trauma. They're not capable of pulling those medications because they don't have access to those medications. However, one time, I was pulling a blood pressure medication, and this is an IV medication, okay? So this is an IV blood pressure medication, which is something that you often do, like in the ER, if somebody is in what we call a hypertensive crisis. JF, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. So basically, when you start getting into a stroke level, right? Like there's so much pressure in your blood vessels that we are scared that you're gonna have an aneurysm, basically. Like if you have a loose integrity of one of your major blood vessels, like in your head, you can have a massive stroke. So anyways, we'll give IV blood pressure medications to drop your blood pressure. However, we usually keep you in the ER when we do that because it is possible that when we give you the medications, you're gonna bottom out. Like your pressures are just gonna get so low that you're gonna, basically, your body can't perfuse properly and you start going into organ failure if your blood pressure is not at a proper level. So anyways, one time I went to pull medication from the Pyxis and it will give you a certain amount of dose. And the dosage for this blood pressure medication was like 10 times the dosage that was supposed to be given to the patient. I don't know if it was the doctor who ordered the wrong dosage or if it was the machine messing up or what it was. However, had somebody been a new nurse and had no idea what they were doing and stuff like that, and if they would have seen that, they could have possibly been capable of giving that medication because it was in a pre-filled syringe, right? So you literally just screw it onto the hub and you push the medication. But of course, once it's in the IV, we cannot pull it back, which is why there's only certain nurses and stuff like that that are capable of doing IV push medications. So that's why sometimes like taking a patient up to the floor or something like that, they'll freak out if their blood pressure is high because they're incapable of giving these IV push medications. You have certain nurses that are capable of doing stuff like that and certain nurses that are unable to do so. So had that been an unexperienced nurse or something like that, that would have come across that situation and it would have given the dosage that that Pyxis was telling me to give, I would have killed somebody. But because one, I always check my medications, I always check my math, I always check all this stuff, I caught it. However, it could easily have been done where somebody was not capable of catching it, somebody who did not have the experience to know that this is an improper dosage, like this is way beyond the recommended limits and could have bottomed somebody out. Paul, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 18 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Paul. Happy New Year's to you. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? And Insanity, thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Insanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Jordan? Happy New Year's to you as well. I just heard fireworks. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Puddles is gonna lose it. Thank you, Insanity. And thank you so much for being a sub, Paul. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, breathe. Lucifer, you got the same glasses? You like that 9 West? I bet it looks better on you. I bet. Hater, what is your least favorite procedure to perform on a patient, and why is it cleaning out eyes? Multiple Lego figures. It's always a waste of my time. I tell him every time to stop it with that, but he never listens. Hi, have you ever had to manually calculate drips? Doesn't have the machines for that now? Oh yeah. I think the first time I ever started an IV or something like that, we have different types of pumps. The most common one is called an Alaris pump. And there's certain medications you have to put on a pump because there's guardrails and stuff for it. Well, we call them guardrails because it will only allow you to infuse this infusion at a certain rate over a certain period of time.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan.
I like how you explain med work, B. Often, we explain with shop talk, whereas you eloquent awesomely. Kudos. Smile.
King, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Thank you, thank you. But yes, there are times where sometimes you don't use a pump. There are some times where you have to calculate things by hand. There's also like reconstitutions and stuff like that too. So it's like if you get a medication and it's like in a powder form, you have to reconstitute it and stuff like that. You could only run that medication at a certain speed. And it can be lots of things. They can be in mics, they can be milligrams, they can be like how many drops, and our certain tubings are certain drops, like by gravity, if it's a gravity infusion. It's very interesting. And also too, like you have to change your drip depending on how the patient responds to it as well. So like if you put somebody on a cardiac drip, you have to monitor their map is what we call it. I'm not gonna go into that. But you have to monitor it and you have to adjust it accordingly, depending on the information that you receive back from the patient over how their body is tolerating it. And yes, there are times where if something happens, especially during COVID, they were taking all of our pumps to infuse remdesivir. And so what was happening is in trauma, we didn't have access to pumps anymore because they were taking them all for COVID infusions. And so that's whenever it gets very, very touchy and stuff like that. Because also we can put you on a drip for like propofol or something like that if we have to keep you sedated, like if we have you intubated. Because what'll happen is they'll wake up and they'll grab the tube and they'll extubate themselves. And then it's just all hell breaks loose. So, remdesivir with an R, remdesivir. PR, be in all your years of nurse, have you ever kept in touch with the patient to see how they're doing after a trauma? No, actually, only the, like, PR, it's funny, it's PR, right? The PR team is capable of doing that. I technically am unable to follow up with you unless it is, like, my job as, like, there are patients who do, I mean, there's nurses and stuff like that that will be, like, case managers or, like, liaisons and stuff like that. And they have capable of, like, going through your records and, like, following up with you to make sure that you're meeting your metrics. For me personally in trauma, when you are my patient, that is the only time that I am capable of like accessing your information or knowing anything about you. And that's another thing too. It's like if I'm walking around the store and stuff like that, and somebody comes up to me, I can't just be like, yeah, so remember how like we had this, you know, I worked on you for this and this and this, because there's patient confidentiality. There's also HIPAA violation things. So I'm not legally allowed to follow up with you unless I was in a different type of position to be able to do so, like a liaison or whatever. LG, guys take notes, she can't date a patient. That is true. That is true. That is cause to take my license away, actually. To like fraternize with a patient. They broke the lobby. Let's try to make another lobby. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try again. Only if I get caught, beat? Uh-oh. This might have crashed my game. Okay, no. Moscow?
But
Oh my
what
God.
if the patient is hot?
In the heat of the moment with trauma, I'm telling you, that is not even a thought in my mind. For one, I go into my little nurse mode where I'm very protocol and algorithm oriented, so I'll run through my algorithms and my protocols. The last thing I'm thinking of is, let me see their face,
What's
are they cute?
good?
You know? Snowball, thank you so much for being a sub for 16 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Elle, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. Autopilot Cyborg B, that's right. Yes. Dark, if I were ever to end up at the same hospital as B and she walked in, I would escape to keep my chances alive.
What if the patient is crazy and thinks he's dating a car? It's me. I'm the patient.
We gotta put you on that show or whatever, where people have like romantic relations with inanimate objects. There's that one guy, I remember, who's like alone with his car. Insanity. Thank you for the bits. My God. That's the thing too. If you run across me in the hospital, you're probably in some pretty bad shape. I'm not gonna lie. You don't see me for little boo-boos. You done really messed yourself up if you run into me at the hospital.
No, I will never be that bad.
Insanity.
I'ma have to stitch this hole I made in me before we meet just to be safe, Juno.
Kuragami, thank you for the bits. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Reg, resulting from recent information, I regret to say I cannot have you work on me. Hashtag priorities. 5. How many PPs have stood up on you when you clean someone or work on them? I will not say that. I will protect my patient's dignity till the end. I will protect your dignity. I will try my best to protect your dignity at all costs. In all honesty. I mean, it's already bad that they're in that situation, right? And then if I just don't want to make it bad for anybody. I'm trying to let them leave with their dignity and not feeling bad about the situation. Luke, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate you.
Are there any particular patients you still think of today and wonder how they are doing?
Kuragami, thank you for the bits. Oh, most definitely. There's some patients that really stick with you. I had a patient that I did like a 12-hour cardiac procedure on. And during this time, I was always strictly the OR, like the procedure nurse. So
At Bianca Antisera, if I ever end up with you having to clean me, I am requesting a different nurse. Nothing personal.
You can't though, especially with the shortage. You're not capable. The majority, 9 times out of 10, you're incapable of requesting another nurse. You stuck with me, boy. You stuck with me, Insanity. But about the patients that stick out in your head, there's always some, right? Specifically like pediatric traumas stick with me more. And I'm talking about, yeah, like children up to like young teenagers and stuff like that. Because there's things that it's just like, there are things that you see in medicine that like humans are not meant to see. I'll take that to my grave, that you're just not meant to see stuff like that. And sometimes that kind of haunts you. But once I did this like 12-hour cardiac procedure, and I'm always the in-procedure nurse. So they have pre-op and they do like your labs and stuff like that. They set your IV or whatever. But I'm always in the OR to do the actual procedure, like cut you open and stuff like that, right? And then you have post-op PACU nurses. But during the procedure, I did a 12-hour cardiac procedure. As we closed the patient coded at the very end, after we were already completed. And at this point, we had taken everything off because there's usually like a big screen that blocks your face, the patient's face, and that's where anesthesia is, and they're the ones who's like monitoring your airway and stuff like that. But after she had finished coding and we took everything down, like for that moment, it's like when I saw the patient, I saw my grandmother for some reason. Like she was so visually similar to my grandmother, and it was so upsetting because like the family had just left and nobody was there, and she had made it through 12 hours, and we basically, the doctor had like scrubbed out, doffed their gear, and explained that to the family like over the phone and everything. And the patient was already closed, so we cannot reopen her like in the OR. Like we were like going out, and I remember like getting the call that we got like a code blue. And this was a patient that I was like literally on the stretcher. I was on the patient doing compressions as we took her up to ICU at this point, because we were kind of like in an awkward transit, like a purgatory of where we can't have her in the OR, but also she needs to get to ICU, but she also coded in between all this entire situation. So I'm like looking at this lady, and she was just so visually similar to my grandmother, and I'm like in the shows, you know what I mean? On the patient, like doing compressions. And that's stuff that kind of like I think of. Or like family members' children and stuff like that. Sometimes kids will remind me of them. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then it can also make you very cold to the world and stuff like that, because like you want to protect them from everything, but you can't just do that because then they lose the ability to live, right? Because kids will fall down, kids will get boo-boos and stuff like that, but it's just different whenever you deal with the bad things. Because we have patients too that'll come in, like let's say for like a school shooting or something like that, and that becomes a crime scene. So let's say that you try to work the kid and you don't get the kid back, and then that is a crime scene. So you're not even allowed to allow the family members in there to see their child until the investigation has been completed. And then you hear these patients' parents screaming and stuff like that, and then just this severe loss for this family, and you still have to keep them away from the body. And then you come home and you see it all over the news and stuff like that, and then you like relive it again, you know? Craziness. But yeah, there's certainly ones that I've never forgotten, and I probably never will. But that's the cost of it all, right? Because like you don't see stuff like that without paying a price. Even if I'm doing something for like the greater good, it's still, I'm telling you, like somebody cannot grab onto you literally for dear life. Like somebody just minding their own business and was like driving down the road, and then now they're literally grabbing onto you for dear life. I mean, it's like they take a piece of your soul with them, you know? You can't see things like that without paying a price, even if it is for the greater good. Okay, I think we have to completely... I feel like I've been talking for 30 minutes and we haven't gotten a game, so we'll redo this again. Pop, thank you so much for being a sub for 4 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Pop. I really appreciate you. Carol, Happy New Year's to you as well. So out of breath, my God. Luke B, after explaining we had to go through as a nurse, you're so strong. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's the truth. And then not only that, I'm telling you, like there's different variations of nurses, which is a very interesting thing, because sometimes we'll be like, oh, that's a nurse. This is a nurse. Everybody's a nurse. And it's like there's different levels of nurses and stuff like that. So you might have a nurse at a clinic or something like that that's just like chill as can be. But then you have other nurses like in trauma and stuff like that. And I mean, it's crazy. So be nice to nurses that are nice to you. If they're a-holes, then be an a-hole right back. Because you don't deserve that either. But that's one of the biggest things that would always drive me crazy too, is because sometimes people can be very, very entitled. And so they come to the ER for like something basic and they're like, well, I just have a cold, so I should just be in and out. It's like, well, one, that's not how it works. If you're not dying or having a legitimate emergency, you're gonna be pushed down to the end of the line anyways, right? Because your life is not in danger. You are not experiencing a life-threatening emergency. You just didn't want to wait till Monday to where you can get your doctor's appointment in, right? F2, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope it reads it, but so let's say for instance, like I've had situations where I've worked like a full code and somebody just died in the room next door, and then I have to dust myself off and then walk into the next room with a smile on your face, and they're like, I've been here for 45 minutes and nobody's been in my room, and where's my blanket? I want this and I want that. Where's my pain medications? The doctor said that he ordered them an hour ago. And it's like, to be able to keep warm in all that situation and to keep the smile on your face after you just dealt with multiple deaths, you know what I mean?
Say, I've been around plenty of nurses, those in the medical field, and no one is as caring, humble, and stays positive as you. Even with everything y'all go through, you're the best.
You're so sweet, Nikki. Thank you. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. But that's like my biggest gripe. Is to me, it's like I hate it when people, like for one, what constitutes as an emergency for people tends to be very subjective, right? Based as like it's somebody's opinion on whether or not something is an emergency or not. And so I understand that, but you'll have people who will come in like wanting, like, cause I have a toothache or something like that. And they're thinking, oh, I'll just go to the ER and get a prescription or whatever. But it's ridiculous because it's like, but you're not experiencing an emergency. Therefore, there's only so much that we can do for you. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna send you home with like maybe a prescription for ibuprofen or something like that and tell you to go follow up with your dentist because you're not experiencing a life-threatening emergency. And then people freak out over it. However, also too, our reimbursement is based on patient satisfaction. The whole hospital reimbursement is based on patient satisfaction. So think about that. Like, think about dealing with the death and walking into the next room with a smile on your face and stuff like that, and somebody yelling at you, and they're not even experiencing like a life-threatening issue. And you have to remember that if you don't walk in there and smile, the administrators are gonna yell at you because they're not getting reimbursed. Lucifer, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Lucifer, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That is so sweet.
Let's go and Happy New Year at Bianca Antisera Ma Lady.
Lucifer, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. And Dirty, thank you so much for being a sub for 2 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Yoda? Happy New Year's. Dang, that was like straight on headshot. No. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. Ah! No. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
Hey girl, I'll be Lara Croft if you'll let me raid your tomb Antisera mischief.
Hater, thank you so much for the bits. Sniper, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Okay, I just need 3 for my dogs. I'm gonna get them, y'all. Come here. Jesus. I'm like, I can hear. I can hear all these shots going off. I don't bomb myself on accident. No! No! I was 1 away! Oh my God! 1 away from my dogs again.
Hey
that
girl,
sucks.
I'll be your nukem if you duke on me.
My God, Hive. Like how you take a Duke Nukem reference and just go there. That's terrible. Hey.
Call a girl beautiful 1,000 times and she won't think twice. Call a girl fat once and she'll never forget. They say elephants never forget.
Insanity! Savage! Savage! It's me playing the game!
Anyone else in the mood for pickles now?
Streets, thank you so much for the bits! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Streets, thank you, thank you, thank you! Bah! That was awesome. Have I voted for Sin? I don't know if I need to vote for both of them, I think. Oh, I was... If only I got my dogs! Come on! Okay. I was proud of that one. That was good. If only I got my dogs.
Are you an elevator? Because you always bring me up when I'm down.
Aw, Insanity. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. Hater, doing amazing. I got my cheerleader here. That's why I'm doing so good. Kurigami, who outside of My Hero is your favorite anime villain and why? I'd probably say Light from Death Note. That's the first one that comes off.
Have you ever
like the top of my
experienced
head
anything
when I think about that.
paranormal while working at the hospital? I heard some healthcare workers experience random things like their hair being tugged on when nobody is around, etc.
Ellie, thank you for your donation. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily constitute it as paranormal. However, I have had some very, very weird things happen to me in the hospital. Very odd. Sometimes I think it's just, sometimes I attribute it to like my lack of sleep and stuff like that. But it's all, I don't know, it's just like a very interesting situation too. It's just like back when I was a medic and like if I'd walk in a house where somebody was dead in, I don't know, like there's just a feeling to it. I don't know if it's just something instinctual or something like that and something that's been ingrained in us to like protect us, you know, from death or something like that. But it's like with that, you don't even have to tell me what room it's in. I can feel the death. I can feel it for some reason. Anonymous, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why it's not reading these things for some reason. I have to do a full reset. I'll have to do a full reset at some point. But one of like the most recent things I feel like happened, which was actually a few years ago, it was like a patient that I had sent to go get a cardiac echo. And so the patient left. Like I saw them wheel the patient out and this was in like the old ward of the hospital. And so anyways, I wanted to make sure because the patient had asked me if they could leave their stuff in the room. And I was like, yes, you can go get your echo and you're gonna come back to the same room. But I knew that she had like a purse or something. So anyways, as they took the patient, I was like, let me go make sure that her purse is like covered and the door is shut and stuff like that, just to make sure nobody goes in and tries to take her stuff. So anyways, like the door was like kind of cracked like this. And so I went to like open the door, which the door was already open to begin with. And as I tried to like push it forward, something like pushed back on the door for me. And so I was like in a fight with this door. It was the weirdest thing because it was giving in, right? Like the door was opening and then it was like somebody just pushed it against me. It was like a positive pressure to like shut it. And so anyways, I was in a fight with this door and eventually it's like it just gave out and the door just like slammed into the door. And so I was sitting in this dark room in this old ward and I was like, what the hell was that about? I don't have an explanation for it, but it's just odd things. It was like specifically in this old ward, which is where we used to have the morgue and stuff like that. Weird things would always happen, but I don't have an explanation for it. Plus, stuff like that has never particularly scared me. I'm like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. But a lot of times too, and this has happened to my dad a lot also, it's where people are dying and for some reason, it happened to my dad and it happened to me that they'll look over my left shoulder and they'll talk to somebody behind me. And it's like, of course you look and there's nobody there, but it's always my left shoulder and it happens to my dad as well for some reason. I don't know. What's up, Crispy? How are you doing? Happy New Year's to you. Oh, hell no, B.
If that's the case, is okay for me to hide behind you if I get scared? Would you judge me?
I'll protect you, Kurigami. I promise. I'll protect you. And thank you for the bits. And Texas, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. D, hello everyone, it's been a while. Finally got time to join B's stream. Happy New Year's. We're so happy you're here. Thank you so much for making the stream. What's up, Star-Lord? How are you doing? Agent gotta go to friend's New Year's party, so I gotta go. How fun for me. Let me live vicariously through you. While I sit here in quarantine. What's up, Kim? How are you doing? Allie, I do notice people who are close to death have that experience where they talk to a loved one that passed. Yeah. It's very interesting. People do tend to hallucinate right before death. Star-Lord, I'm great. Thank you. You're awesome. You're awesome. Dex, don't forget the midnight kisses for us. Oh my gosh. I wish
See, do you want me to
Streamlabs
have a quad Jack and Coke in your honor tonight?
as long as it's as long as you drink responsibly, Insanity.
Hey girl, can you be the reason I'll cross off, get a date, from my 2022 resolution list?
I got you, Hater. I got you. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Hater, thank you for the bits. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't see the quad part. Drink responsibly, my friend. Responsibly.
So what I'm hearing is you are so wonderful that you are loved the living and the dead. Even death knows your amazingness.
Retsu, thank you for the bits. That's so sweet. I mean, I was the stereotype in high school that would hang out in the graveyards. No fears. I was never scared. Good lord. I was such a cliche. B10, 11, midnight, I'm just hanging out at the cemetery, because why not? What's up, Unicorn? How are you doing? How are you? Do you hanging out in graveyards? Yep. What was that goth girl cliche? Ratsuya! No, not with Graveyard Boy, bless his heart. That poor guy. That poor guy.
But what if you get possessed by a creepy old dead man?
I'm sorry, Luke. You're the bottom on the party list. I'm sorry. F2, what if you get possessed by a creepy old dead man? Bring it on. Yeah, maybe I am possessed. Who knows? Maybe. Insanity, I wish I knew you in high school. We could have been best friends for real. LG, put one out for Graveyard Boy. My god. Quite the fun times. PR, being in the cemetery makes it easier to hide all the victims. F2, graveyards near me don't let you in after like 8 p.m. Yeah, there are some that have like tentative times where you're supposed to leave. And at least more in like the modern times and stuff like that. Like they'll say like you're not supposed to come past 10 p.m. or whatever. But back where I grew up, there was an old cemetery that was from the late 1700s. And I was always there. And also too, like the front part was like chained closed, so like you're not supposed to be able to get in there. But there was like a break in the fence area. And so anyways, I would just go in there and hang out. And then there was another one that was like this hidden cemetery. And there was some fight or something like back in the day that caused this place to like now you don't have access to it and stuff. But once again, like if you walk through the woods area versus like going from like a typical like street area down into this way, you could still get in there. And so I would just hang out, and nobody's ever stopped me except, well, there was one time I think on Halloween or something, and I was at the cemetery with my dad. Oddly enough, we were like, it's Halloween, let's go to the graveyard. And the police stopped us, I think then, at that point. And the police were like, well, what are you doing? And my dad's like, I don't know, I mean, it's Halloween and stuff like that. I thought it would be interesting to take my daughter to a graveyard. And the only reason they stopped us was because there was a drunk lady, apparently, who was, like, walking down the middle of the road. And so they were asking us, like, if we saw her. But they left us alone. You know? They left us alone, for the most part. Lucifer. LG, please don't be possessed, B. You ever seen a chancla exorcism? There's a lot of chanclas left. At least I have Padre in case I do ever get possessed, right? You got my back? Kurigami, how's your burn today? It's pretty okay, actually. The only thing that burns is like if I put my arm in hot water, like if I take a bath or something, like because I'm freezing. Other than that, it doesn't really mess with me much. This is crazy how we can't ever seem to get a game. It's just one of them days. We're about to burn. Yes, during my COVID haze, I took a pan out of the oven and it took quite a few seconds for me to process and realize that I was burning myself before I put the pan down. I was just holding it and for some reason, like, it just wasn't processing, like, all this mental fog. You know? Hi, bubble bath or bath salts? Both. Why not both? Why not both? Did the party crash? No. I don't know. Is she not feeling heat? A sign of possession. Maybe I am possessed. Cupie, I'll try to join in when you get one. I think we're about to get a game, I think. Cosmic, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. And New, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Shower beer or shower liquor? Or wait, also shower wine? I like to drink wine in the bathtub quite a bit. For sure. Allie, your dad's name to me. And that's what she said. I love that so much. And that's what she said. Dad, you're not doing it right. And that's what she said. Well, I thought we were gonna get a match, but I guess not. Hater be a cyborg synapses were rebooting when she pulled that van. I don't even know like how I grabbed it or whatever because like I have the thought process to, I have two ovens, right? Like one is on top of the other one. And I never use my top oven unless it's like a holiday thing because I'm not tall enough to see what's going on in the top oven. And then also too, for me to like grab the pan, it's like hard for me to get it out, right? Because it's so much higher than me. And so anyways, I always use the bottom oven. And I remember thinking to myself like, all right, you're thinking properly. Like I preheated the bottom oven or whatever. But when I pulled it out, like I was just standing there like this. And somehow how my hand, I guess like my arm was turned in. So it was just up against like the lip of the pan for me to pull it out. Yeah, and it was just burning the hell out of myself. And then I was like, F2, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. They make step stools and extendo. I don't know why it's not reading.
They make
Retsu.
step stools and extendo arm claws, you know, B.
I can see the very bottom of the top oven. I can't see, like, if something is on the rack in the top oven, I can't see it. And it's very difficult for me to get it out because it's like, you know, if you're pulling something from here,
I find it hard
it's
to
easy,
believe that
but
you're
like,
not tall enough to see inside the top oven, given that the Keebler Elf treehouse was made for people your size.
Super, thank you so much for the follow, Moscow. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. JM, thank you so much for the follow. But that's the funny thing too, because so many people are like, oh, I wish I had two ovens. And I was like, yes. When I bought my house, I was like, I got two ovens. I can't even use the top oven. It's a risky business if I attempt to. Because especially if it's very heavy, like it's very, you know, difficult to take something from like above you. What? But yeah, if I cook something in the top oven, I cannot see what's going on in there. Even if it's on like the bottom rack, I still cannot see it.
Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll walk through the coma ward of a hospital and leave half-eaten sandwiches in random patients' hands to give their family hope.
Hater! Oh my god! Ugh, I think they see me. God dang it, PR! Hater, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Who the hell got attack dogs? This is crazy. Oh no! My god! Retsu's got attack dogs, I think.
So I ended a marriage and am now on a list because I got caught with some dude's wife. She told me to use the back door. Upon reflection, I realized she meant the actual door, not her husband's back door.
No, PR! You keep ruining my kill streak! God dang it. I'm gonna nuke you guys now. I killed myself. I thought that he was gonna be able to go through the little thing. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Wow, that was rough. Retsu got 43 kills. That's crazy. Very epic. Kevin, Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. I love this. That's funny.
Oh my goodness!
At Prayerm 2, I am so sorry for that game.
Retsu, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I can't remember who I voted for last time, but I don't think I voted for Retsu yet. Maybe. Okay. Well. Let's see if we get lucky with this party system. You know what? Let me go all the way back, just in case. Okay, now try to join. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. We got Sin. You always vote for yourself. Those Phasmo days were hilarious. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Did we crash? Maybe? I don't know. PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Does that mean I am out of the hive now?
I'll accept it. Just this once, PR. Hater, what's the longest, most exhausting medical procedure? I'd say multiple bypass cardiac procedures are very long and drawn out and stressful. But let's say like not surgery related, maybe? Yeah, I mean, that's the most, you know what? Epidurals are a pain in the butt and are very time consuming, actually. Or like putting a blood patch for an epidural. So essentially like your brain and your spinal cord basically are all in like, let's say like a bubble, basically. Sinba, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Anytime you puncture through, what ends up happening is like, let's say that we're gonna draw cerebral spinal fluid from you and we need to get the spinal fluid, so we'll do like a spinal tap. Anytime you puncture through into there, like through the vertebrae and everything, you'll get a severe, severe headache, which is kind of like the body's natural response to being like, something's wrong. So what we do is we'll draw blood from you into a massive syringe. And so once we take out the spinal fluid and stuff like that, as we're leaving the spinal cavity, we'll put a blood patch to push pressure back on there, and it'll take your headache away, usually immediately. But it's a pretty long, I wouldn't say super long, but it's very annoying for me to do in the ER. I do not like doing it, personally. Okay, am I gonna get my dogs this time? Maybe. Hater spinal fluid. Spinal fluid is my most hated. Yes, you are correct. I hate the smell of spinal fluid. That's the worst thing in the world to me. I will take anything over that. And the funny thing about it too is that there's not anything inherently bad about it. What the hell? I just got bazookaed. Yeah, there's not anything inherently bad about it. It's almost like a weird, sickly, sweet smell to it. But I cannot stand it for some reason. And I couldn't particularly tell you why. It's terrible. To me. Most people don't mind it. I mind it though. Please! Did my cipher... My cipher didn't even go off. Freaking great. I tried. Abdominal injuries and the smells. Oh yeah, like a GI bleed. GI bleeds are pretty rough. But none of that stuff affects me. You know, like people freak out to where it's like, oh my god, this guy's got like maggots in his wounds or something like that. I'm like, that's the patient I want. I want that patient. Things that will typically gross people out, I live for. But throughout all of that stuff and all of the bad things that the body like can do. Uh-oh. No. God dang it. Yeah, spinal fluid. Cannot do. I guess let's use this. Let's use the glide bomb. I didn't even get to use my bomb! Yeah. Maggots and bed sores. I love cases like that. I love it. Or I had this one patient one time, like, I knew there was dead tissue because I could smell, like, the necrosis of it. And so anyways, I took off the patient's shoe and it was just like an explosion of like these, I don't even know typically like what type of bug it was, but it looked like little baby fruit flies, I guess. I think I voted for Sen. Have I voted for LG? I don't know. Anyways, so like I took the shoe off and it was just like poof. Like you see like in video games where it's just like pestilence or something like that. It was like a cloud went everywhere. And so I had like a specimen cup and I found one on the ground and I like, I got one of the little bugs and I put it in a little thingy and I sent it off to pathology so they could tell me what type of bug it was. But I still don't know what type of bug it was, but I thought that was really cool. Key, thank you so much for the follow, and Ghost, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, if you break something and you have to have a cast, can you auction off your signed cast? I hope it's a pelvic cat. My god. Oogie Boogie over here. Dude messed out on his pedicure, probably. Harley, so B will mess with one of the 4 horsemen, but won't mess with us lowly humans. Moscow, were you able to save the foot? The foot survived, however, some of the toes had to be amputated. LG, isn't there a treatment where they use mag? Yep. We still use maggots to this day because the maggots will eat the dead tissue and they'll leave the good tissue. And anybody that I've ever done that treatment for always swears by it. Believe it or not. I'm gonna cut my neck. Kurigami, thank you for the bits. And
what did you want to be as a
you
kid before you knew about GPAs and stuff, like anything?
Well.
B, you are literally the best and I accept all of you. That said, hell no on that footbug bomb.
Ratsu. Kurigami, I thought that I always wanted to be a doctor for the most part. So I did everything for med school and stuff like that. But, I mean, I guess things change. Like, back when I was in elementary school and stuff like that, I would read, like, medical anatomy books and stuff like that. And it was one time, I think it was like my librarian or something like that, who thought it was hilarious because I was a little kid and I'd be like, this is your orbit. And I'd like say different little things from anatomy and stuff like that. You know, obviously as I got older, I decided that I did not want to be a doctor. Well, I do, but a physics, not a medical doctor. No more.
If
What's
it's
up, Raging?
putting
How are
bugs
you?
on me, I'd possibly let her bug my tutor.
What? That's not how that works, Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh. King, I also think you made a great MDB. No cap. I think I would have made a good doctor. However, I don't like the quality of life that goes along with it. I much would prefer to be a physicist. I'll have my PhD instead of my MD, but that's what I'm going for.
You gonna be the best non-medical doctor ever, B.
Hater, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We took the advantage.
Jess, what is
Hello,
up?
good
Thank
day.
you.
Been some time I seen your stream. How are you?
I'm doing good, Jess. Welcome back to the stream. We've missed you. Raging, remember? I do remember you. Yes, I remember you. You're from Iceland, aren't you? I got that nurse memory. I'm telling you. I don't forget things easily. Wow, that was terrible. Terrible. PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, I'm not paying attention at all.
B, the PhD MVP.
That's right. I can't wait to get my PhD. I can't wait. Am I seeing somebody over there? Okay, I'm not that crazy. All right.
They're driving us back.
All right. I'm gonna get my act together. I don't think I have any kills thus far. What's happening?
We have the lead. Keep it up.
Where is everybody? There must have been somebody to my right. Is there a little firefight going on over there? Oh, somebody's got a shotgun.
Hostile recon.
God dang.
Spies in the
This was
sky.
rough. I mean, is it possible? Okay, so they have less people on their team, and that may be a factor as to why I feel like I'm not finding anybody, because this seems to be going much slower on this map than it typically seems. Is there somebody in there? No, I think that's just smoke. Here's somebody.
Enemy's got a
I can't find anybody. What the hell? My God. Oh my God. I didn't see him there. I did not know you could climb all of that. You gonna be fodder for me? Well, oh god. I did not know that they could show up here. I had no idea. Like, I was that exposed. My god. Joker, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god!
Did you see the new
Ridiculous.
Spider-Man?
I did not, Streets. I did not.
Teach you a lesson.
I probably will at some point, but yeah, I have not. Everybody says it's really good though. I haven't seen the new Matrix either, but everybody says that one sucks, so. Who knows?
Teammates called a bombing run. Heads up.
What the hell was that? It sounded like something fell.
P. I am so proud of everything you've gone through since knowing you June 2020. Happy New Year.
Lou, thank you so much for the bits. That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Since you're my biggest hero, can I be your MJ?
Kurigami, that's adorable. That's so cute. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. That's so cute. Wow. I don't know how I managed to survive that. It's pretty intense. Good! I saw him on the radar too late!
P. Since we are on the subject of you seeing things, Hive wanted me to ask if you saw his new PP?
What? What does that even mean? Insanity, thank you for the bits. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Right? Do y'all hear like something is... I don't know what that is. Might be kimchi at the door. Possibly. Maybe. This is such a weird, like, game for some reason. I don't know. Dark Joker. It reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode where Morty's dad needed to say, oh yeah, it was supposed to be the heart, right? That was funny. He had to like save that guy. And then he was trying to be like, you know, he's addicted to heroin or whatever. And they're like, the atmosphere is like 90% heroin or something like that. He needs it to survive. That was a good episode, Jerry. Oh my god. Oh. Coloretsu!
I don't care what Hive says about you in Pokey's chat. You're still the most wholesome streamer on Twitch.
You talking mess about me, Hive, and Pokey's stream? Might have to revoke that mod status. Hive's out, haters in. Thank you for the bits, hater. Thank you, thank you. Right, what is the— oh, they're fireworks! That's what I'm hearing. I was confused as to what that was. I see. That was ridiculous. Dark's wife looking through a magazine. Oh, oh god, Jerry. He is hilarious. Okay. Let's get these games in. Hive, I don't know what you're talking about. Hive needs answers $50 for what? I don't understand. First off, I don't understand what Insanity was talking about with his donation about you. And then we started talking about Rick and Morty. My God. Gaming, did you get into Texas barbecue places? Do you get into, yeah, I mean, I've had my fair share of Texas barbecue, I would say, but I'm not a huge, like, American type barbecue type thing, you know? Hi, you said you went to Iceland, tell the truth. Did you go to the PPMUs? I mean, first off, the only reason I know that that's a thing is that I remember one time I bought my ticket for Iceland, and it was like an email that it sent. It was like, congratulations, you're going to the something, 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 whatever the name it was, right? Museum. And I was like, I was so confused as to what that could possibly mean. And I was like, did I buy a ticket to the wrong place? But anyways, that's how I found out that there was a museum of that, like, to begin with. Frey, thank you so much. But am I a connoisseur of these museums? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But however, that would be hilarious. But I remember specifically, because I didn't even know that that was a thing that Iceland, I guess, was, like, known for. But that's hilarious. I played my whole trip around. The highest rated thing on TripAdvisor. Oh my God. I would totally go. I would go to any museum for anything, you best believe. But sadly, I don't have an answer for you. I would go in a heartbeat. Spatchy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Blue water and BB Museum. That's what Iceland is known for? Well, I certainly didn't know that until that one time that I didn't even know that that was a thing.
That's a likely story, B. Just like how I don't go on DeviantArt for them other reasons, winking face.
See, the difference between that, Retsu, is if I went, I would own up to it. You, on the other hand, deny. You deny all of that stuff. You just gotta own up to it, Retsu. We're not gonna judge you. You with all your May hentai.
If you could build a PP, what features would you add?
What kind of question is that, Kurigami? What? Thank you for the bits. That's right, Dark. For science. Anything for the pursuit of science. Oh my God. Wow. Crazy. I'm so confused as to where I feel like. Oh my God! Jesus!
Retsu is saying DeviantArt, but really means Rule 34. I am on to you, Retsu.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I can't tell if he's back there or if he's just not pinging. I saw him that time. Wow! This is crazy. Wait, they have to start spawning over here. They have to. Yep, there they go. Where is everybody? Where's those? Lord.
and booty doo-doo swap procedure. Wanna do it for us, B?
You say the craziest things, Hive. Like, the craziest things. My goodness. Oh my god!
Come back fighting fit.
I turned around and Krampus was just there. I did so bad on this map.
Interesting fact.
It's okay. This
Your
next
inner
one is gonna
voice
be.
doesn't need to stop for breath, so it can literally scream forever if you let it.
Hater. Makes me think of the sun from Rick and Morty. That's just like ah.
D, you know I'd own it. I'm just there for them nice 2B sets of art Antisera LUL.
Mm-hmm. With 2B's skirt blown off. I know you, Retsu. I know you. Gaming the Cosmic Stardust one is my favorite. I agree. This is the best one in my opinion. Mm-hmm.
You always bring joy to our hearts for streaming even if you don't feel well. You are the most compassionate and goat streamer.
DX, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Bandy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you found the same stuff, just saying. No, I didn't find any stuff looking for 2B on DeviantArt. I played the game, and I know her skirt blows off. 2B is best girl, though. 2B is epic. Very epic. Ali, will we ever have a Just Chatting stream? Maybe. The funny thing about that is I always feel like I don't have anything to say, you know? Hi, best girl is Princessa Mimo. Y'all can't hear those fireworks? B, we want that so bad. We want what so bad? What did I say? Oh, the Just Chatting? 4 a.m. Lucifer, thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year, Lucifer. Thank you so much for being here.
B, you are actually a goat person. Can I change your nickname to Phyllis short for Philoctets?
I do not think that that was the way that was supposed to be pronounced. I love this. Streamlabs. Kurgami, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I always have something interesting to say. You think so?
B, you are truly one of the best, if not the best human to ever walk this earth. Each one of us in chat are truly better for even knowing you. You light up each and every day for all of us.
That's so sweet. Insanity. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Whale, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Kuro. Phyllis. I don't know who that is. Or at least not off the top of my head. Or it could be my COVID fog that is not allowing me to put the two and two together. King, I know, right? This community is so cool. Oh, yes. We got the same body type, don't we? The same body type, crew. Hive. I mean, I guess that is my name, right? That's my street name. Frey, I'm from Colombia. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year. Dark plot twist. B is an android from the Andromeda Galaxy sent to scope out humanity before they invade. I'm secretly a Cylon. My god. I'm the 13th Cylon. No, I'm Cylon 69. Cylon B for the win. Hater, have you ever come across another lurker in a graveyard with you late at night? And what did you do with their body after you stole their soul? No, I have never actually. I mean, I've gone to a cemetery where other people have been and stuff like that, but nobody has ever like consistently hung out there and stuff like that that I've come across at night. PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be a Cylon 69 confirmed. Yes. I'm that Cylon which the other Cylons do not speak of. PR, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. PR, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you. I still gotta open the gift that you sent. And send. But I gotta do it when I'm actually recovered and I can enjoy it. Kurigami, have you watched either the old or the new? I never watched any of it, but I've read it back in Shonen Jump back in the day. Back before like Naruto actually came out with its own like mangas and stuff like that, and you just had to read it in the Shonen Jumps. Anybody remember that era? But Shaman King and One Piece was in the same Shonen Jump as Naruto back in the day. That was crazy. Man. The memories. Retsu, did you kick me? I didn't kick you. Nope. DX, I think they're doing another reboot of Battlestar Galactica. No way! Really? Now, I know that they had one season of Caprica, which came out after the reboot of Battlestar, the one that came out in 2004. And I think Caprica takes place, like, it's something like 40, 50, 60 years or something, like, before the Cylon invasion. But I haven't seen it yet, but I need to watch that. That'd be odd to reboot it again,
to the
right?
Shonen Jump manga books for years.
Right, Insanity? Those are the good days. You had to wait just to read, like, a little chapter. My god.
35 minutes until NY in the motherland BTW.
What? Oh yeah, time zones and stuff like that. Time zones, time zones. Kurigami, thank you so much for the bits. Daleks, Caprica was terrible. No, don't give me spoilers. I have to experience it for myself. I will watch Caprica soon though. Or should I say I was there, right? Because I'm Cylon 69.
Team deathmatch. Subdue all
Okay,
threats.
wait.
Hope you're ready for a real fight.
I gotta sit on my legs so I can see better. Alright, let's do this. You about to turn the corner? Well, my goodness. If none of you guys have watched Battlestar from 2004, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Like, its sense of morality is so good. And for those of you guys who've watched, like, the old school version of Battlestar, the 2004 one was created to be darker and more serious than the original. It's very good. It has a lot of, like, moral issues. They did it wonderfully. I'm a huge fan.
Have you ever had trouble with a 69 due to height reasons, or is that not a thing?
Kurigami, what? Oh my god, how did I survive? I don't know how I survived. What a thing to ask, Origami. I know there's somebody back there. I know there is. I don't want to lose my kill
streaks. When you do open my
streaks.
gift, let me know if you like the Christmas card I sent. It has a special picture. No, not that.
I will certainly let you know, PR. Certainly. See, I'm getting cocky. I shouldn't do that. They gotta turn the corner. I want my plane! Don't get cocky. That's what my dad always says. Don't get cocky, dude. Wow, this is gonna be epic. Come on. Nuke them all. Only 2. Okay, I got my cipher. Oh my god. What? What's up with my kill streak?
At the post office that I think you will laugh at when you see it.
What is up with my kill streaks? God dang it. Insanity. Present from you. I got such a huge stack of stuff. It's crazy. I'm excited to go through all of it.
Mortars incoming! Get out! Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
They say the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. So wrap your legs around my face and let me eat my way there.
Oh my god. Hater. Oh my god. I didn't even see that guy on the roof.
Teammate called a bombing run.
Oh my god.
Enemy's got a pipeline.
What the? What? They're behind us. Oh, Sun took him out.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Got an enemy dog 3 out there.
Something is safer.
Stop faffing about. Get back in the fight. Enemy's got a glide.
What? That was ridiculous. Hater ending the year with a bang. Ow. I was about to say, is that guy... What? This is crazy. You get to start The Mandalorian?
Do better next time.
I haven't watched it either. Yeah, I haven't watched it either. LG! Hater. So many more you're holding back. I have huge red flag to me as a girl with Nickelodeon girl growing up. I mean, they pour out looking for a cartoon. I don't watch Nickelodeon. Are you calling me poor? My god. I think my game crashed. Insanity. I will watch it. Yes, the game crashed. Yes. Epic crash. Man. I think somebody in the game was lagging. Like, I don't know if they were hacking or what, but I feel like that's what crashed the game. Because there's somebody who, it's like I was shooting at him and no bullet would register, and then also too, it's like somebody wasn't even facing me and yet still they were shooting me. So either that was lag or somebody was hacking. Let's see. I blame you, King! I blame you! My gosh. It's fireworks. I'm surprised Puddles isn't freaking out. Another Bleach arc? What? Yeah, I'll have to look back into that. I've watched quite a bit of Bleach, but at some point it just got too crazy. And it's the same thing with like Naruto too, you know? So I'm happy they're kind of like going back to its roots then. Insanity. Thank you for the bits. My god. PR, when does the new season of the new My Hero come out? It's supposed to be, what was it? They said when the next season is coming out. I think it's fall of next year? Fall 2020 maybe? Possibly? Don't quote me on that. It could be March. March is what I originally wanted to say, but that seems to be too early to me. I think it's fall of 2022, if I'm remembering correctly. You know? 2022, did I say 2020? I meant 2022. I'm all of these, I'm still stuck in the past. Alright, let's see. I got a few more games. Few more. Curl, that's a long time. I feel like it's fall, because we just got season 5. Well, no. Season 5 came out in March of this year. I remember that specifically. John, thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate you. And Venom, thank you so much for the bits. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well.
Happy New
Hi,
Year's
are you gonna
Eve.
kiss Kimchi to bring in the new year? You betcha. You best believe. And John, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. Hi, I can't wait to watch the third movie again. It's almost as good as the second movie. The first movie will always be my favorite. Always. Because it goes into All Might's backstory. And I'm an All Might stan, you see. Outlaw be confessed, you don't have COVID, you were just Sin, October, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds right, I believe. Alright, a few more games. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. First movie is weakest movie? No, absolutely not. I don't agree. The concept of 2 was very, very good. And I'm not gonna go into it because I know some of you guys here haven't watched it, but like the concept of it is like if it wasn't Deku to get All Might's quirk, how would it have gone if it was somebody else? Very interesting. DX, you're slacking, man. If you're only on season 3 of My Hero, come on now. Come on now. Kuro 2 wasn't real. You like the second one? Reds are just sucking more air. See, that's the weird thing. Is I have like no problem breathing, right? Like I'm not congested or anything. It just seems like at a cellular level, I am not oxygenated. It's like I'm breathing in and then oxygen is just not getting to my cells. As odd as that sounds, but it's the truth. That guy just tried to... I think he just tried to bazooka me. No! This is your favorite map? This is the one. Okay. I remember you were trying to tell me which map was your favorite. Oh my god. What even?
You call it vengeance?
I know they're down there somewhere. I guess not. Okay. Well, that was awkward. What the hell? Y'all can't hear the fireworks? I don't even know where they could possibly be doing fireworks. I gotta go throw fireworks in the lake, blow up some alligators. I'm kidding, that's illegal. It's like a $10,000 fine or something like that if you attack an alligator. Isn't that crazy? I don't want to lose my kill streak. Come on. If you are a bad dog. Okay, whatever. If not, I'm just never gonna get my... I'm never gonna get any kills. What? The minute... my god. The enemy dogs love me. That is very true. That was such a short game! How did Retsu get 51 kills? That was like such a short game. Harper, it is 8:44 currently. How? That was awesome. That's crazy. That was insane. Who did I vote for? Gaming B must be exactly south of you. All right. Same time zone. Hive, how many chihuahuas do you think it would take to attack and overwhelm you? I think that would be impossible. I could take those chihuahuas out like nobody's business. Ah, Illinois. There's like something fuzzy stuck on my eye. It's in my eye or something. That's crazy. Can't go. It's 15 minutes. Until New Year's in Argentina. I used to always remember watching that on TV, like as a child. Like the New Year's stuff for Argentina. LG. Snapping chihuahuas. Just bite them. Rip out their trachea. Heater, that Cylon strength would just come out. Yeah. Oh my god. 30 chihuahuas at once? Man. But if you think about it, like one kick, you probably take out like 6 of them. You know? They're not built for battle and combat. They're so delicate. Just grab them and bite them. LG, you go especially hard at Chihuahuas. They're from Mexico. PR breaks out her fencing sword. That would be crazy.
I was gonna say before that, your hair looks amazing by the way. Usually does, but it's got a something today.
Thank you, Kurigami. Thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Dex, did I watch Carmen Sandiego back in the day? No, I played the games. Back in the day, you know? Fight him like Monsignor's Angel. Yes. Fiddling some tiny doggos. That'd be crazy. They'd be like a little shish kebab. Just eviscerate them. Like some old school medieval stuff. Skewer them.
Eliminate all hostiles. Plan ahead, plan to win.
LG. Carmen Sandiego is that lady who's like, she wears all red. And it's like, where in the world's Carmen Sandiego? I remember them games back in the day. They're all back here, behind the shed. You played those back in grade school? Do y'all remember a game? It was like a learning game. And like, there was something for like every year of like high school or like elementary or whatever. There's like 6th grade. And there was like one that was like at a, you were at like a school and there was like a weenie dog. And one was like all the kids get turned into like evil creatures and you're trying to like turn them back. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? One had, yeah, like these people, the students, like you're trying to turn them back into humans. And it was like a learning game. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. It was a thing. Wow, I was not paying attention. Respawn the STG. I have to look it up. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I know you do. I'm probably not explaining it very well. I have to look it up after this. Mikey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Nevada, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. He knows I'm here. But he tried me anyways. Those games are obscure. Are you an ant or a caterpillar? Y'all remember Bug's Life? The game back in the day? Did any of you play that? That was my jam too. I love that. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Hater, thank you so much for hitting the sub goal. Hater, thank you, 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 thank you. Hater, thank you so much. Jumpstart, I think that's what it is. I have to look it up after this. I'm gonna show you guys. Some of you remember. I'm about to bring back a long lost memory. Jumpstart. It has to be it. That's funny you guys even know what that game is, the Bug's Life one. Hater, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that a bad dog? It's a bad dog, right? Maybe not. How much Rona games? I'm telling you. There was one, there was like a haunted, it was like a haunted school. And like one, it takes these twins and it like puts them together. I'm telling you. One kid was like a werewolf. There's somebody back there. Yeah, I saw him. Josiah, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What the hell? Where was this guy? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you. Yeah. A gaming jumpstart. I think it's too old for those. Looks like they came out in the mid-90s. I think they came out in the 90s. I believe.
I call it justice.
God dang it. Yeah. I loved Bugs Life for some reason. These crazy memories. Oh, and then I had, it was back on PC way back in the day, and it was like a Sabrina the Teenage Witch game on PC, but that probably came out in like the 90s too or something like that. But I loved it. You had to like get your ingredients and stuff like that for spells. Jumpstart though, that was my jam. I had to look up which one it was.
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
I put down the sniper.
Well, that does not sound good. God dang. Would I ever play Kingdom? I would love to do that. I would love it.
Friendly bombing run inbound.
Would you ever play Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream for us?
Thank you for the bits. I would love to do that if you guys would even be interested in that. I think I looked it up one time and there was like nobody on Twitch like watching Kingdom Hearts 1, but I would totally do it. I would. Is this guy still alive? Wow.
You had that coming. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
The feels of the first Kingdom Hearts, my god. Nothing will ever match Kingdom Hearts 1.
This is
What? We would watch regardless of what I play? That'd be fun. That would certainly be a commitment, though, to beat that Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, dang. I did pretty rough. Okay, wait. I have to look up this jumpstart stuff. Hold on. What the hell did I just do? Jumpstart. Okay. It was Jumpstart 4th grade. The Haunted Island. Oh my god. That's so crazy. Okay, wait. Jumpstart 4th grade. That was it. I can't remember who I... You've never played Kingdom Hearts? See, that's all the more reason for me to play Kingdom Hearts, that you guys can experience that. But also, too, I wouldn't want to overtalk the cutscenes. Oh my god. It looks like Psychonauts, like a Double Fine production type, like, character design of Jumpstart. You don't remember 4th grade? Nor do I, truthfully. Wait, I want to see the characters. Students? If I'm remembering correctly. Let me see. Yeah, it even had like a little caravan and stuff like that. It was just very Double Fine-esque. I'll have to show you guys on my screen at some point because this does not do it justice. Man, now we talked about Kingdom Hearts. That makes me want to play Kingdom Hearts 1 again. The memories. The memories. King. I used to get stuck at Kingdom Hearts Tarzan. I think the most annoying thing for me was in Agrabah, being in like the catacomb area. That always got me super lost. Always. Hi, am I the only person that loves Chain of Memories? I enjoyed it back when I was younger. However, I wasn't a fan of like the card system like to use to attacks, you know? This will probably be the last match. I'm overheating. I feel like I have a fever again.
B,
My
just
God.
do it. We will all just watch as you have such a good time playing it.
Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Maybe that should be the first game for the New Year's, right? Hi, B, you were probably like 3 when you played it. This is probably overwhelming. My gosh. Yeah, Rechain of Memories was a little easier, because that's when they redid it for PS2, right? Of course you know about Jumpstart, Sin. Of course you do. I'm telling you, those games were everything back in the day. I loved them.
Not gonna lie, I googled the Agraba bit after running around for a week. When I saw the answer DLM facepalm.
Kuragami, thank you for the bits. I'm telling you, Agrabah, and then I remember I had a really hard time with Oogie Boogie, which is hilarious because like being older and like watching it, like clearly there's mechanics to fight Oogie Boogie, but I was so young when I played it that like it just wasn't making sense for me at the time or something. Silent Hill? Yes. Now Silent Hill, for real.
You're gonna be able to ring in Argentina New Year's with us in a few minutes. Less than 3.
Yeah, 2 minutes, I guess? That's crazy. Craziness. I feel like we should have a countdown. You know? But it's interesting how, like, even the first Psychonauts, I remember, like, playing that back again, and I was like, how did I figure this out at my age when I played that game? Let's see. I wonder if I can find, like, a live thing. What? I wish I could find the, like a live thing for it. Maybe? I know this is probably boring for you guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Download the Domino's app. Let's see. My connection's getting all jacked up. Maybe? Maybe? Imagine being region locked. Party is broke. Let's try again. Right? Isn't the official time? Why aren't they doing it? Or is it not time yet? I don't know. Oh, I guess they're doing it. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't remember it looking like that. I feel like they used to have... I can't find... What we need to do next year is we need to have like an actual... I need to set it up on my stream. That way we can actually see it. You know? Hey. Hater! And Kurigami, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, happy Argentinian New Year's, I guess, everybody. My gosh. Hi, does Argentina just use wine bottles filled with gasoline? LG, you only do Mexican New Year's? Yes, preemptive. Happy Argentina New Year's, I guess. My gosh. Because I won't be streaming for our actual New Year's. But that's crazy. There's one, it's a certain channel or whatever. I can't remember which one it was. But it's a news station. It's an Argentinian news station that does like this crazy stuff for New Year's. And I need to do that next time. You know? Insanity. If I didn't have COVID, I could probably make it to like New Year's here. I could probably make it another 3 hours, but with the COVID, it is just jacking me up. I wish I could make it. The Flash, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. I'm so happy I could spend New Year's with you guys too. No better way. No better way to spend New Year's. Telemundo, yes.
Happy Argentina New Year's donation train.
Hi, thank you so much for the donation. I wish I had some champagne we could open. I wish. I can say though, I get scared to open champagne. Like when it pops, it scares me. I hate having to do it. I usually will pawn it off to somebody else. Cause I get scared from the champagne bottle.
Happy Argentina New Year's.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam. Koksu
Oh my god. Insanity, thank you for the bits. And Hater, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
Skończy się ten stan.
New Year's Wiggles.
That's so sweet of you guys.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam. Koksu 5 gram. Odlecieć sam.
I was like, do I risk it? It's hard to aim with these wiggles. Oh, we rotated. Grr. PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, I can't seem to find anybody. God dang, that's a good got a good amount of bullets. I didn't get either of those kills though. We're gonna rotate again. There's no way we're not. Whoa, how did I survive? We have to. It doesn't seem like New Year's. I mean, it's not like an American New Year's yet. You know, it's still New Year's Eve. But don't you worry. You gotta do the countdown for midnight, you know, even though we're all kind of like on a different time zone.
Oh my goodness!
Oh look, more cows. Happy 2012 to be.
King, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So he's gonna turn the corner here. Theoretically. No, I guess my teammate survived. What the shit?
Goodness!
Lord. Okay.
Felici.ace B.
Nikki, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam. Koksu 5 gram. Odlecieć sam. W krainę zapomnienia.
Oh Lord.
W głowie myśli mam. Kiedy
I'm scared. This on the open.
King. Wanted
God.
cows.
Dang it. PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Come on now.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
Hey girl, if I was a judge, I'd sentence you to 25 years in my bed.
Hater!
1994, but we know you're older than that. So how was seeing it go from 1899 to 1900?
Insanity, thank you for the bit. Thank you, thank you. DC, thank you so much, DC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, DC. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have a happy new year.
God, I just need 2 more. I need 2 more for my toes. Please don't take this from me. DC, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So,
DC,
this is how you dance.
Thank you,
in
thank you,
PAL.
thank you.
A, Q, Q, smile.
Thank you, DC. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. King, thank you so much for the donation. And Cash, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a 9.5 ED ratio. 9.5, that's awesome.
Let's keep this hype going for our queen. We love you, B.
PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was gonna say last game, but I might play a few more. Let's say 2 more games.
Let's wiggle the new year in together, guys.
Why not? 2 more games. Well, I feel like I was
Hey
overheated.
girl, is your name Earl
Felt
Grey?
like it went away.
Because you are a hot tea.
Karagami, thank you for the bits. Hater for the bits. Insanity, thank you for the bits. This is the first time Sin has been able to like play the entire stream too. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Invited me to a game? I figured that was an accident. Maybe like 2 more.
Y'all
2
gonna
more
make
games.
me ACT a fool.
ACT a fool. Alright. We got this. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, yeah, I was getting toasty, and then it went away, and now it's back again. I gotta take some meds. I think I got a fever.
B, you are always looking hot. Should be used to it by now, Antisera teehee.
PR, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Providence Burn! Insanity, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Surprised
Insanity.
you act a fool anyway.
Thank you, hater. May as well take off your top. You're going. I have a story about that actually from high school. Insanity, thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Insanity.
This entire last
Thank
year
you,
having
thank
you in our
thank
lives
you.
has honestly and truly been one of my happiest. I can never thank you enough, even with my kidney.
Ratsu, thank you for the bits and for the sweet words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Insanity, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Deathmatch. Eliminate all hostiles.
Oh yeah, so the story, this was like back in high school and stuff like that. And so before class would begin, everybody kind of had to like meet up in like the cafeteria area. Like that's where you were supposed to be up until like the bell would ring and then you were supposed to go to class. And so anyways, a fight broke out one time like in the cafeteria. And so it was just like utter chaos. It's so hard to aim when I'm like going like this. This is goth era B, yes, it is. King, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation.
What's another cow to the party? Everyone, have a cow, man.
God dang it. So this fight breaks out and it's just like chaos everywhere, right? Because everybody's like freaking out. Everybody's like, ah, everybody's freaking out. The police and stuff like that are trying to like keep the peace and trying to like get people separated. Teachers are all freaking out. Everybody's like, just go to class, just go to class. But obviously, like, it's all just like utter chaos that breaks out. So I'm like, I gotta see like what's going on. Not to mention, I'm like super short, so I can't see anything. So like during this entire time, like up against the wall in like the area where like me and my friends group would wait, I like stood up on this table just so I could kind of like try to see what was happening. And so like, it's just chaos. Everybody's like, ah, freaking out, the police and stuff. I get up on this table. And like, I don't know who said it, but this guy was like, take your shirt off. It was just like utter chaos everywhere. And I've just never forgotten that. It's like a fight breaks out. I'm trying to see, take your shirt off. It's like, of all the things to say, right? Okay. That guy was annoying. And I feel like it was the legendary Bunter, right? Who was dating my friend at the time, but I feel like it was him, but I may also be remembering incorrectly. God bless Bunter. I feel like that's what it was. And he was dating my friend, so it was kind of awkward, like all around, right? Bunter strikes again. Could you imagine? You're dating my friend, stand up on a table, this guy's like, take your shirt off! My friend's like, the hell you say? What? God bless Bunter.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia.
Wow, I didn't see that guy.
Myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan.
It's Sin's birthday?
Seriously, B, you are such a bright star in the black of night. You have brought about the same happiness and fun my car has. And you know what that thing means to me. Thank you for being you, B, and never change.
Insanity! Thank you for the bits and the sweet words. That really means a lot to me, and I am so happy about all of that. Thank you, Insanity. Thank you, thank you. And Sin, happy freaking birthday! My God! Happy birthday, Sin!
I went to a nightclub. There was a girl who tip out the tids for champers. I went to my friend's house later in the year. It was his sister. Awkward.
What? Oh. Kurogami, that must have been super freaking awkward. Big time. Sin, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sin. My goodness. It's not like that kind of a story, but I remember back in high school, there was this guy who liked me, but I wasn't interested in him. Anyways, he tried for many years. That was crazy. Sin, seriously, happy birthday. Happy birthday. You are an absolute legend, Sin, for reals. And you are such an important member of the community. Best wishes, Sin. I hope you have an amazing day. Kurogami, you didn't know what to do. I don't know if it's gonna read it. Sin, happy birthday. On New Year's Eve of all epic days. That's freaking awesome.
Sen USCGGSY Twitch mother lover, happy birthday.
Insanity, thank you for the bits, but seriously, Sin, much love to you, much love to you. Okay, so back to my story, like back in high school and stuff like that. There was this guy, I wasn't interested in him. But anyways, he was very interested in me, and there had been multiple times where he had tried to like ask me out and stuff, and I just once again was like never interested. And at one point, it was like at the end of lunch or something like that, he came down to sit down next to me at like my entire friend group table. And it was just like the craziest thing. Anonymous, thank you so much for the 50 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Magnus, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I said thank you, thank you. But, so anyways, yeah, like this guy was interested in me, stuff like that. Like it goes to be like times where like it was the end of lunch and we were all supposed to go back to class. He comes and sits down next to me and I'm like, I could just feel like something was, I just knew, I felt like something was up. And so anyways, I was sitting there, this guy had some major courage and stuff like that, right? Because he sits down I always sat outside. And so anyways, it's like the square table and stuff like that. He sits down next to me. All of my friends are there. And so like, as I turned like this, he gave me like a kiss on the cheek, but it was like kind of like half my mouth. And it freaked me out because I wasn't interested in this guy. But I also didn't want to like shoot him down in front of everybody, right? Like at least when it's like one-on-one, you can tell somebody. But when you're like, you have an audience, it's far more difficult, right? Because I didn't want to shoot this guy down in front of my entire friend group. So anyways, that's neither here nor there. I was not interested in the guy. Anyways, a friend of mine, like somewhere down the line, ended up getting interested in this guy and ended up dating this guy. And it was all very awkward because I remember at one point and she's like, yeah, I'm the first girl like he's ever kissed. And I was like, yeah. But, I mean, it was all very... I mean, well, in all honesty, it wasn't actually a kiss, right? Because I didn't want to kiss the guy. He just was like, I'm going for it. But anyways, I was like, do I say something? Do I not say anything? Right? It was just a very awkward situation. My lord. It was a half kiss, but it was still a kiss, I guess. It wasn't reciprocated, but... Hater B's like, girl who straight up molested me, but you keep all that for yourself. Oh my god. Yes. I mean, it was quite the awkward situation. Long story short though, I did keep it to myself and I never told her. But yeah, it was all a very interesting situation because his whole thing was like, he's like, I've never been interested in anybody, you know? Like, I never cared about anybody the way that I care about you. So that's why I've never had like a girlfriend up until this point and stuff like that. And she's like, oh my god, he's so sweet and he's so romantic. And I was just like, uh-huh. Is that how this is happening now? You know? Plot twist, this girl's watching Bianca. Oh my god. So my girl don't have a story for you.
Happy New Year, Bianca to see. I wish you the best and may God keep blessing you and your family.
Frankie, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Frankie. Thank you, thank you. 64, thank you so much for the follow. Frankie, that is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Frankie. That is so sweet of you. It was so awkward too because I had like chemistry or something with her. And it was like some point at like the end of the semester where we all had like study groups and stuff like that. And her boyfriend, I remember, came to like see her or something like that in class like during this time. And so it was like me and her and then her boyfriend. It was just all very awkward. Anonymous, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, my thought process behind everything was if she's happy, who am I to like ruin this, right? Because she may just be like, I don't want to be with you or whatever. Who knows? Well, one, it was a lie, but two, who knows, right? I didn't want to ruin her relationship. You know? I didn't want to ruin it for them, but it was an interesting situation, but that's just what that reminded me of, you know? Can agree with that, B. Yeah, I was like, I'll just keep it quiet, you know? I mean, that's another thing too. If she had asked me directly, I would have told her, or if it came up in the future, I would have been like, listen, I was only trying to preserve your happiness, and I was never interested in him. That was all completely one-sided and stuff like that. I just want you to be happy. I would have owned up to it, but yeah, I had no interest in the guy. It's not like he was my ex-boyfriend or something like that. He was just a guy who was very adamant about dating me, and I was not interested. Yes. It definitely made for some awkward conversations in class, though. Shooting his shot, you stand with that man? He was brave. And I am also too nice to have denied him in front of other people. You know what I mean? I was definitely not gonna embarrass him in front of my entire friend group. I felt like he at least deserved some respect, you know? He played his card right, so wait to do it in public, yes.
B, thanks for staying on longer to hang with us. Your stories are always fun. 2022 chat stream needed Antisera love.
Pierre, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yo, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what you're gonna do next VCon. My goodness. My goodness. D, if she ever gets mad at you, you know, it will back you up. They didn't, like, end up staying together long, but, you know. How if you ever have a teacher that were clearly into you, but couldn't because of the law. I had one teacher that was very inappropriate. Very inappropriate. And it was, like, clearly inappropriate. And I feel like the entire class knew it, too. It was just very odd. But no, I wish it was my physics teacher. Come on now. It was not my physics teacher. What's up, Rascal? How are you doing? I wish. But yeah, that teacher, that's the one that, like, now you guys brought back an old memory. That was like back when I was like a freshman and stuff like that. And there was this one teacher he was like the coach and stuff like that for our marksmanship team and stuff like that. And that was one of the things too that, like, no matter where I'd be, like, we all had our slots and stuff like that or where we were supposed to be. And like, he would always, it was just odd. Like, he'd put his chair like right behind me. And anytime like I was shooting prone and stuff like that, he wouldn't even hide it. Like, he would just pat me on the butt like it was nothing. And for those of you guys who like don't know, yeah, it was just all.
He was the sex ed teacher, wasn't he?
No, Insanity. Thank you for the bits. But yeah, like, I'd be sitting there like trying to focus on like what I'm doing. And he'd just be like sitting there. He'd have his chair like next to me, and he'd be like pat, 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 and he'd just be there. And I would look at him, and everyone would look at everybody else, and everybody would just be like. It's like, oh my god. Yes, I was 13. That's when I was trying to like figure out the age of the entire thing. But that was 13 going on 17, right? He was an odd person. And then too, like, I'd be in class and stuff, and he would come up behind me and he would like rub my shoulders, and I could just hear him like heavy breathing and stuff. It was so awkward. It was so awkward. It was odd. It was very weird experience. My god. Breathing intensifies. Yeah, it was just overtly. It was overtly crazy.
So just to check, is it the butt pats, the fact that he was a teacher, or that you were 13 that's the problem? Asking for a friend, Hive.
Kuragami, thank you for the bits. And there was like one competition or something that we had gone someplace, and so at one time, this is just like all very odd, and I recognize this now, like in hindsight and stuff. And so anyways, like the whole competition team, we were at like a hotel or something because it was like an out-of-state competition. And so we were all like in the pool and stuff like that. This was the competition team. And so I felt very awkward in front of this guy, so I would always wear like my drill t-shirt and stuff like that.
He was only weird because he wasn't your physics teacher, huh?
He was far older than me at that time. But anyways, it was all just weird because like I had gotten out of the pool and I was I was probably 17 at the time. I think I was a senior. And it was just weird because he was like, "Hey, B, come over here. Give me a hug." And I was a 17-year-old who just got out of the pool. I have like a wet t-shirt on and stuff like that. And my teacher is asking me for a hug. It was just all odd. The whole thing, the whole situation was weird. And it's funny how I've like repressed this in my mind. Like I don't remember it, but yes, long story short, he was clearly interested in an odd way, you know? Oh my god. Yes, it was odd. It was odd to say the least. All right, this will be the last game. I'm starting to get a headache, but I also feel like I have a fever. LG, enjoy the rest of your night. Happy New Year's Eve to you, LG. Happiest of New Year's. I need to take some meds. Yeah, I do. I feel toasty. I'm like overheating. Oh my gosh. Romeo, happy New Year's Eve to you as well. Hater these stories of awkward moments he gets into. I know, and I never mean to, right? They just befall me. My life truly is like a movie. 07. I believe he retired the year I graduated. I believe. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm starting to get a headache for sure. For sure. No me, no me. Yes, that's right. Happy New Year, DX. The most interesting stories. Oh my gosh. He lost his favorite bee to her ass. Oh my god. What's up, Steve? How are you doing? Come on. Okay, I never seem to get a match. I have no student would compare with you, B. I broke the man. Oh my god. Okay, I think all this is messed up. Everybody got kicked. Come on, this is gonna be the last game. We can't even get a lobby.
B, I have a homie in the military. Want me to give him a call for the Perry teacher at Insanity Struth?
Kuragabi, thank you for the fits. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Insanity, who wants to be that Dave? You graduated her physics teacher. God. I'm telling you, my poor physics teacher. Bless that man. Bless that man. Hater, how many men's hearts has B broken over the year? That's what I thrive on. That's what keeps me eternally youthful. I kid. I would never do that intentionally. So he retired because the popo was onto him? Could be. Could be. It gives me strength. I just like to crush hearts. How I retain my youth. Breaking hearts to steal their souls. Exactly. Exactly. Come on, give us a match, please. Come on now. Oh, I gotta take my meds. I feel like I have a fever. I can't breathe. I got labored breathing. My god. Hi, have you ever used a dating app? No, I have not. I don't even know how they work. That's why I don't know if I'm supposed to swipe right or swipe left with these little chat things you create. Oh, I can't breathe. Is this a new map? Oh, wait, no, I've played this one. I've played this one.
Team deathmatch. Take out all enemies. This will separate the wheat from the chaff.
Kurigami, thank you for the bits. I love how I keep forgetting these maps if it plays it. How'd you like the opportunity to be my potential first ex-wife? It depends. What's your citizenship, Kurigami? Hmm? What's your citizenship? You got one of them
Do you
English
need mouse to
citizenships?
mouse? I know CPR.
I may need CPR at some point here. I wonder why I didn't read it. Streamlabs, you're slacking. Hardcore slacking. Wow, that was like a perfectly timed grenade. Perfectly. Asking to verify citizenship when she ain't even American! Oh my god. I'm gonna do the same to you. There. Let you on fire. Your face.
See, I've told you I will marry you. If you want
I dropped my
citizenship, all you
energy
gotta
drink.
do is tell me I'm good enough. Lie to me, please.
You are good enough! My god, Insanity! That's
all
so
I got.
sad!
If you are marring me for my passport, fine. I'll accept it, but I don't like it.
Kurigami, thank you for the bit. Okay, they all seem to want to go this way. Let's see. Man, this guy and his freaking grenades. Oh, that was gonna be perfect! That would have been a play to the game. That was gonna be perfect. What? Nikki, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Okay, I see him now. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get this
Let's
guy.
get this
Mark
hype
my
train
words.
going.
Oh, I got the wrong corner.
See you lying to me already. Oh, that means I gotta go get a ring. Crap.
Somebody already got him. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
You call it vengeance? I call it
Oh my god, I can't breathe. Oh my god. I'm so short of breath. Was that an enemy that just ran past me? Oh.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam. Koksu
Hater,
5
thank you for the
gram.
bits. Thank you, thank you.
W krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan.
God, these guys are
But can
wrecking
you
me.
put your elbows together?
You trying to set me up, hater? Insanity! Thank you so much, Insanity! Thank you! Thank you, Insanity! Thank you so much! Insanity! That is so sweet of you! Thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs! Thank you!
Enemy care
Thank you, Insanity. That is so sweet of you. Thank you.
Hostile recon in the air. Fire to the sky.
Oh my god, I can't get anybody. Thank you, Insanity. Thank you so much.
Orders incoming.
Man, for this to be the last match, I am doing quite rough. Where did I not see this guy? They're all running in there. I knew they were coming. Oh my god, how? I was using a
You
stim
are
at the
all
same
late.
time.
I sent a ring to her already. She just needs to open it. Antisera teehee.
PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
I also sent proof of my citizenship just in case.
That's epic. PR, thank you for the bits.
Let's go. Big dub.
Sai, thank you so much for being a sub for 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nope. Say, I don't know where anybody was. Where are they throwing this stuff from? I feel way too out in the open. My plane! Of course. No, 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 survive, survive. No! My gosh. Ben, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Let's do it. PR, thank you for the bits. Snake and Ben, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so overheated. It's me! I'm playing the game.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam.
Awesome.
Koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam.
An epic play of the game.
Krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan.
Now, can we get this hype train to level 5?
PR,
Tylko
thank
jedno
you,
w
thank you,
głowie
thank
mam.
you.
Koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam. W krainę
think I've voted for
zapomnienia.
this
W
yet.
głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się
Hey,
ten
they
stan.
did good. I did
This
pretty
is for
rough.
Chat B, not you. Chat, thank you for being the best and most wholesome community on Twitch and making this goofball nurse smile every day. Y'all make this community just as awesome as B does, and I'm proud of all of you.
Insanity, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Hi, thank you for the gifted sub. Sai, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, the fireworks are going crazy now. Thank you so much. Kurigami, thank you for the bits. Let's see if it'll read it. Please? I don't know why it's not reading it.
B, can I nickname you Big Dubs, because you do big dubs. You got big dubs.
Those
And you are the
crazy
biggest dub
fireworks.
I ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Kurigami, thank you, thank you. Insanity, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Insanity. Hi, my favorite gemstone? I'd say emeralds. I like dark green gemstones, but I don't know if there's other ones that are that type of color. Opals are really pretty too. But I'm also not a jewelry person. Hater, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
Hey girl, I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind.
Hater, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you,
Best
thank
community
you.
ever.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. I want to let everything play through, But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And thank you guys so much for spending New Year's Eve with me as well. I wish I'd be able to stream longer, but I'm just like so overheated. And obviously I have this giant jacket on and stuff like that. But I go from being freezing cold to burning up. So I had to check my temperature, take some medicine and stuff like that. But I love you guys so much. I wish you all a happy New Year's Eve, since the majority of you guys, it hasn't hit New Year's in your time zone yet. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow on stream, 6 p.m. CST. I'll let that read for you. Kurigami, take your meds. Yes. Is it going? Maybe?
Thank you guys.
There we
brought
go.
us together, but I am so glad I met all of you and would change it.
We have the best community by far. Thank you so much, Kurigami. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow.